Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows.
Nice spacing. Nice positioning.
Thanks. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday. Thanks.
You're welcome.
With me, as always, my co-host, Nick Mason.
Great to be here.
Thanks, by the way.
You're very welcome.
Wow. Are you excited for just doing a podcast?
I am,
with
actually.
me?
Yes. Yep. Even with that caveat, yes, I am.
That's fantastic.
Even with this caviar.
Wow.
I am, yes. Yum, 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 yum.
That's been out all week.
Yum, 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 yum.
You know I come in here and eat caviar. This is my caviar room
Yeah, I was gonna say,
when you're not here.
That's terrific, yeah.
Because this room literally just sits here.
And obviously because it's soundproof.
Yeah.
You don't want the neighbours knowing that you're a unrepentant caviar muncher.
Yeah.
As they say.
Well, look, we were talking about this briefly before the show.
Caviar.
No, we briefly laid a glimpse and a glance
A glimpse and a glance.
over our just podcasting
We went glamping.
numbers.
We went glamping.
We did, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of views, and we were just like,
His head is swelling up
well,
as we
no,
speak.
I just think somebody should cut us a check.
That's what I did say.
And I
that.
don't know
agree.
who.
I agree with you.
But I just feel like
Yeah.
we've missed a trick here.
Yeah, we really have. It is too late at this point. Yeah. We should have gone to all the big companies with a hand out going, put some zeros on this check.
And also, it hasn't dropped.
No.
It's still happening.
I mean,
And
it will now.
It will now,
This rampant ego-mongering.
I don't know. I mean, the only reason I say that is because, whenever I see a podcast launch or relaunch and they're like, this is what they've got. And I'm like, we get that,
Yeah.
fairly consistently and more often. I don't know. Whatever. Who am I to...
They're recording their podcast in a Ferrari. They drive it around.
That's what I'm saying, Mason.
Yeah, right?
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
All right?
Something is wrong. Something's afoot.
Anyway, if you want to give us money for something, we don't know what specifically.
Again, look, I don't often call this out. People are doing it tough everywhere. But if you are an eccentric millionaire and or billionaire and you're just looking to, be a patron in the real sense, just give us,
we don't...
a big check to do our own version of the Sistine Chapel.
You can't buy it either. We're not going to give it to you. You just have to give us money.
And hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna rebrand or anything. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's probably
because we won't commit to anything. I reckon if Spotify were like, we'll give you $1 million, you got to put the Spotify logo in your podcast logo. We'd be like, nah, man. Our podcast logo is like our children. We wouldn't do it.
I mean, I just do that as a joke.
Yeah,
But
right.
I wouldn't do it for money.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it for money. What am I talking about?
Are we all right?
Nah. Anyway, Mason, we got a big show this week.
That's right.
Because it's a big show that everybody loves.
That's true. Now we know that people are actually listening. We're going to put on the big show.
Nah,
we're going to save the rec centre.
We're somewhere in the middle. Let's be realistic.
Yeah. Next week, though, we're going to talk about The Naked Gun because it's finally going to be released in Australia, and some of Peacemaker Season 2 is coming out.
That's right.
So
Can't wait for that.
We're going to talk about that.
This week, of course, we're talking about Alien Earth.
Yeah.
That's coming up. The first 2 episodes, we're going to talk about some MC news.
That we can use.
That's right, including Ryan Reynolds returning. Or isn't he? We're going to talk about some James Bond casting.
Oh, really?
I don't like it.
What?
We're going to talk about some Star Wars news.
Okay.
You love Star Wars news.
Oh, is this... Okay, I think I know
what
it is. It's not Bond. It's another thing.
It's another thing.
Okay,
we're going to talk about Vought Rising, our first look at that. We're going to talk about the next movie that James Gunn is directing for DC.
Oh.
Superman being on streaming. There's a new Peacemaker trailer. And then what Zach Creggar's doing next, which is Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm excited to see, I think.
Okay, great.
Also,
James, we've got a lot of listeners. You've got to be excited.
we're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna start. I mean, it's not out yet, so we got to lay the breadcrumbs for us really liking Resident Evil. We've never shown any interest before, and all the other stuff is bad. But we've got to, and we keep saying that one's racist.
Yeah.
We've got to lay the breadcrumbs that we really like it, so they give us a big check.
That's a
Zach
good
Creggar
point.
gives it. So he peels off a big check from his weapons money, and he gives us a big
so
check.
much money for this.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm seeing people getting deals for multi-millions of dollars.
Right?
People who have smaller podcasts than us.
Oh.
And what are we doing?
I don't know. Is it because we're in Australia?
Some of them are Australian.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel like I should kill someone.
Should we
Do you get that sense that I should kill someone?
I think maybe. What's those things what are the big fake teeth called?
Veneers.
Yes, should we get veneers?
That'll affect our speech. Is that okay?
Yeah, mate, that's what people want. What I'm saying,
Welcome back, everybody.
I bet there is a 100% correlation between Australians with podcasters, big podcast deals, and they've all got veneers.
That's an
I guarantee.
Yeah, and you think that's
just these big piano key teeth. And hello, everybody. Welcome to the pod.
Do you think Do you think that's the reason?
The big veneers.
Yeah, that's...
No, I think they're just big veneer teeth type.
Okay.
people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
You know.
Oh, well, something to think about. Anyways, I also guested, and this is out already. You'd love to hear it, Mason.
I have heard it.
I was on Thumb Cramps with Joel and Jackson. It's a fantastic video game podcast. It's pretty unhinged, which is fun to listen to and be on. It's great. Where we just, they review different things that they're on. That's not necessarily the thing that comes out that week.
No.
For example, I briefly talked about my PS Vita collection, which
When
I
you
bought
say
into
briefly.
studio. At length.
At length, yes.
And then Tron 2.0, which is the game I'm playing for Big Sandwich. Joel talked about UFO 50. And Jackson,
that sounds very exciting.
It is. And Jackson talked about Donkey Kong 94. And we talk about video game stuff in general.
So for people who don't know, UFO 50 is a modern game in the style of those kind of bootleg or poorly made 50-in-1 video game cartridges from back in the day.
Yeah.
But they've made 50 new
Yes.
sort of 8-bit style video games. Yeah. And there's a story.
The story
inherent
went
to
out.
it.
It's fake.
And it's out on Switch, I think. So
Yeah,
I might
it is
get
out on Switch,
So I
yeah.
get Switch 1?
Switch 1.
Okay, good.
Swan.
Swan.
That's Thumb Cramps. It's linked below. I recommend it. Mason,
Yes,
let's
hello.
do some MCUs.
Okay.
That's some MC news that you can use.
Terrific.
MCU news that you can use. You can use this, Mason. Ryan Reynolds posted an Avengers logo. I don't know if you saw this. And then it had the anarchist A over it.
Oh, this guy.
And people are saying, what does it mean? Does that mean the return of Deadpool in Avengers Doomsday / Avengers Secret Wars, the next two Avengers
What
movies?
does it mean that they're adding some DLC to the Avengers game that is finished and over?
And
But they're
everybody
putting
hated it.
Deadpool in it.
And people hated it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I was thinking about that today, actually.
Oh, yes.
Because I remember we got access to it early, not the full
You and me.
thing. Yeah.
Huh.
Or I did, and we did a video on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't know about this. And then it came out, and it was bad, and I was like, I fucking knew it.
This is why we don't get them deals, James. This is exactly why.
I was right.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be punished for that.
Well, too bad. This is a world that punishes you for being right. So, and we've only just now learned the lesson. So,
Good point.
yeah.
But
You should
anyway,
have said, this is great.
yeah.
End of story.
I feel like that would have led to less views in the long run, though, you know?
That's what I'm saying. But you're
But who
wrong.
cares? Because we've got $1 million.
Because we're recording in a Ferrari.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Anyway, THR say that Ryan Reynolds will appear as Deadpool in Avengers Doomsday. But Deadline is saying,
Uh-oh.
and stop me if you've heard this, sources tell us that they haven't seen Reynolds on set in London and he isn't set to appear in the next two Avengers movies.
Well, I mean, it's very strategic choice of words there because it said Ryan Reynolds won't be on set.
Oh, and not
But the character of Deadpool
because then he can voice it later.
is the real character of Deadpool.
You don't think he's the kind of guy who wants to be in the costume and be on set?
No, I'm saying he so embodies the character of Deadpool.
Oh,
Deadpool is on set.
Wow.
Ryan Reynolds is gone.
But what
If
is
he
it?
ever existed at all.
This is unusual, though, that THR and Deadline, which are two pretty reputable sources, are saying two different things.
Right, yeah.
Apparently, Deadline is saying that he was just having some fun and that a fan made it and Reynolds spotted it and was intrigued to post it. I think he's in it. But
Yeah, I
also,
think he's in it too, yeah.
I don't care if he's not.
Yep.
What do you think? Wait, we got to get jazzed because we need the money.
I think he's in it, and I fully endorse that. And I think he's going to be I'm going to say he's going to steal the movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like literally? Because that
Yes.
would be very
Yep.
Deadpool.
He's going to steal those reels.
Yeah.
They're going to run after him.
Well, I'm just on
In a
comic book.
Looney Tunes style chase.
I just saw this on comicbookmovie.com, but apparently he's going to have another rumor is that he's going to have his own team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. And they were like, Dr. Doom's going to have his own team. Everybody's going to have a team. You guys like Teams, right?
No.
Do you guys like Microsoft Teams?
Yeah, I do,
You like
actually.
working on Microsoft Teams?
I know people who are forced to use it because their company are paying Microsoft.
Sure.
So in that respect, yes. No, sorry. I love Microsoft Teams.
Thank you. There we go. I was worried my question wasn't leading enough.
Something
there.
I do use.
That's right.
And I understand it. And it's probably really... It's
intuitive.
affordable.
It's
and
affordable. It's intuitive. I mean, it's almost impossible not to understand it.
Yeah.
Because it's so intuitive.
It makes me feel part of the Microsoft team, which was founded not by a pedophile. Right?
Yep. Right. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say once it's installed on all your devices, you wonder how you got on without it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, all the his work that he's done in the American schooling system, it's good. And people with lots of money should derail just the education system
I
because
think
they
so
can.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's good. This is good for us, isn't
This
it?
is good for us. Exactly. Yeah. Did you know, I learned this week, that Officer Bar Brady in South Park. The Trey Parker and Matt Stone based him on Dennis Prager.
What?
Because they had to work for him when they first moved to Hollywood. They worked for him in some capacity.
Really?
And they were like,
what a weird guy.
yeah, that's right.
He is a fucking weird guy.
I agree.
Sorry. He's great.
No, James. no.
What? What are we doing then?
I don't think we can take PragerU money, even though they would give it to us.
The rap.
That's the easiest path. We cannot go that way.
No, I know. That's a pull the ripcord. We're in trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
That's when we do that one.
Yeah.
The rap says we haven't seen the last of Deadpool. We'll
That's right. We're talking about Deadpool.
we'll see him next in Avengers Doomsday.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
matter.
think he's in it.
You put him in and he doesn't have to be there and film it later or whatever. It's fine. Did you see they're talking about Jeff Snyder had a report that like they were using a stand-in for Robert Downey Jr. in the Doctor Doom costume. And Robert Downey Jr. was standing like just off camera, like reading the lines. And then they did that for a couple of weeks and they're like, this isn't working. And Robert Downey Jr. was like, I insist on being in the suit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's acting and
Incredible
Hollywood.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, prior to this, I insisted on wearing, athleisure, and you had to draw the Iron Man suit on top of me for most of the last few movies.
That's
but
right.
now I insist on being in the suit.
I can't imagine the Doctor Doom suit is going to be as complex as an Iron Man suit.
No.
Not the first one at least.
No, I wouldn't
Maybe
think so.
further down the line.
But he is in.
Can
we spoil? I
this.
think we can spoil Fantastic
Yeah.
Four at this point.
It's on streaming probably.
But he is. That's him in the suit, apparently.
Yeah, well, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Do I believe it? It doesn't matter.
Okay, right.
Because we don't see it, so it doesn't mean anything.
James,
Yeah.
believe in the magic
I believe in magic.
because of the money.
I believe in magic. And I believe in Harry Potter.
Come on, man.
What are we doing then?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we can take Harry Potter money either.
We did once for the Cursed Child.
Did we?
Oh, years ago.
Well, I spent it, so
Yeah.
I can't have it back.
Just want to be transparent. Oh, that was before, or maybe on the cusp.
Maybe.
I don't know. It definitely wasn't in the midst of it. I know
No,
that
no, I
because
think
I
you're right.
definitely wouldn't take that now. Because I think we've got a Hogwarts offer, and I was like, no, that video game. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, I'm not doing it. Also, that game sucks.
You're saying you didn't get a Hogwarts offer to go to
Go to nonsense school.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go to nonsense school. Yeah.
You're like,
Mason-
damn it, I'm going to poop on my own floors.
That's right.
I'm not going to boarding school to do that.
I'm gonna clean it up the old-fashioned way.
That's right.
Just leaving it. Mason,
Yes.
in Where in Hell news, OK Magazine are reporting that Jeff Bezos is obsessed
Yes.
with the idea of his wife, Lauren Sanchez, being the next Bond girl.
Okay.
So you might think, how would a man so powerful with infinite money and an infinite human growth hormone, how was he able to do this? And you might not remember.
I do remember. We
that
go on.
Amazon purchased MGM in 2022, but the Broccoli family still retained the rights to the James Bond franchise.
That's correct.
So that's why we're getting no movies, but we're getting a Brian Cox show, which is a reality show about something.
Becoming Bond or something?
It might be.
Yeah, okay,
We
right.
don't know.
That's right.
But we do know he signed on to it because he thought it was an actual James Bond movie.
Yes,
that we do know.
That's correct, yes.
But
You can't get out of that?
no, I guess not. That's probably an easy check.
Yeah.
Which, I respect.
We would have done it.
Absolutely.
Wait, no, it's Amazon money, though. Yeah.
I'll take money from Amazon. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Why not?
right.
The Broccoli family handed over control of the franchise in February of this year. So
that's right.
what's happened.
Yeah, big check.
A Hollywood insider.
They finally got that big check.
Did they?
But like, where's our big check?
We want a big check.
We've been doing these James Bond movies for 50 years. Where's our big check? We get a lot of views.
Yeah.
On these Bond movies.
They do get a lot of views.
That's what I'm saying. I'm Barbara Broccoli.
Hi, Barb. We call you
It's Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good too. Apparently, a Hollywood insider says he's obsessed.
It's not the Insnider, though, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's obsessed, and this isn't just fantasy casting. Jeff wants her on screen, period. Hate this. But also,
Yes.
fuck it, why not?
Has he seen Citizen Kane?
Why do you say that? Oh, you mean just as a parallel to...
To exactly what's happening, which is so like there's a subplot in Citizen Kane where his mistress is like a singer and she's fine at singing.
Yeah.
And he builds her an opera coliseum to
that's
sing
right.
in.
Yeah.
And she's like, I hate this and I'm bad at it and everybody thinks she sucks. And he's like, Well, I tried. I'm Citizen Kane. But that's the thing. But it's based on William Randolph Hearst.
Yeah.
Because his mistress was an actor and he put her in.
That's where the clapping gif is from.
Yeah.
Is that him clapping his mistress?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
Although Marion Davies, who is William Randolph Hearst's
was
mistress,
actually good.
She was actually pretty good. But it was really sort of parodied in Citizen Kane. But it's this. It's exactly this.
Well, maybe she's really good.
And everything worked out really well.
For Citizen Kane.
For Mr. Citizen Kane, yes.
This is objectively very funny.
It is funny. No, you're absolutely right. And I can't wait for this. I'm really excited for it.
Fuck it. We're in hell. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I think it's a good lesson for everybody if this happens. And then we all just take a good hard look at ourselves.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, in a way, everybody's going to get punished except for those two.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, we can laugh at them.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless she's incredible.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe she's good. Is she an actor? Was she an actor
I
before
don't think
this?
so. Another
I don't know
source
anything about
noted how the former journalist is not an actress.
There we go.
But with Bezos now in charge of MGM, he's able to have an input on the studio dealings. But she's Jeff's muse. Where have I heard this before? Oh, that thing you just said.
Citizen Kane.
Like just like a minute ago?
Yeah, a minute ago, yes. It happens in Citizen Kane. Yeah.
But she's Jeff's muse. And when you spend $8 billion, you get what you want. The second insider added. Denis Villeneuve is directing this. I mean, and he's not a small-time director.
Correct, yes.
And I think if he didn't want this, he could potentially...
Would get fired.
He'd get fired, yeah.
What do you think would happen? If he doesn't want to do this... I think he leaves the project.
He could make it one of the ones that like dies immediately or something. You know? Sometimes
do we know this is a confirmed Bond girl, or maybe she's the villain, or
it says being the next Bond girl.
Okay, right.
So that can be a villain.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Fuck, this is incredible.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't have anything else to say.
No.
Let's just watch this play out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this isn't going to happen because surely you would recognize that
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
The Citizen Kane.
Or that people don't. Like people are making fun of you. But I don't know. They're on a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
So it's hard to comprehend. We haven't cut that check yet. I don't know. I can't get into this mindset. It's like acting, and I don't do that. So, you know. All right, Mason. Star Wars news.
Okay. All right. If we're in hell, we may as well. That's our slogan.
If we're in hell, may as well.
I
like it.
That's the slogan.
New segment?
New segment. We're in
hell.
hell.
May as well. Nerdtropolis spoke to Simon Kinberg, who you might recognize as
X-Men guy?
Producer, writer. He directed some of the worst X-Men movies.
He's the guy that keeps getting work. He's got a bunch of hits and misses. He's that guy, right?
Yes, he's also like he directed Dark Phoenix, but he also wrote like Days of Future Past or produced or something. I can't remember. I'm just going to find the other things that he's directed.
Okay, great.
Just so we know where he's at.
You're going to find him on your shelf here.
That's right. Well, he wrote on some of the Triple X movies.
Nice. The Return of Xander Cage.
Yeah, I think he came on. Yeah, I think he came in on the Fantastic Four 2015 and kind of tried to tinker with that.
Okay, great. That's a famously good movie.
Yeah. He directed an episode of The Twilight Zone from 2019.
Okay. That's the Jordan Peele one?
Yes.
Okay.
He wrote on the new Running Man movie.
Okay.
So, yeah, again, there's some good stuff in here.
Yeah.
But also the thing that he directed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think perhaps he is sort of like the proper example of you have talent, but you never know how the final product is going to turn out due to studio interference and, too many cooks and all that sort of stuff.
Right. He did the 355. That was a movie. It's got 24%, sorry.
I like the 355.
On Rotten Tomatoes. Well, there you go.
But again, my taste is unfathomable.
Anyway, he is writing, I believe, the new Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, not Star Wars Starfighter.
No, that's a different
Star Wars
thing.
Trilogy.
Sean Levy's doing that.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is a quote that he said to Nerdtropolis.
Yeah. I would love to have Jeff Bezos' wife in this. She could be Cy Snootles. Who's that?
She sings in Jabba's band.
There we go.
Yeah.
She could be Cy Snootles.
I guess she could.
She can act and sing. And she's a journalist, apparently. Triple threat.
You think Cy Snootles is a journalist?
Could be.
All right.
Yep.
He said, it's not even a dream come true. I couldn't have dreamed it. Just to be, you should dream. Yeah, I think you could dream writing a Star Wars. I think anybody could dream that, right?
I might dream it tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
I might lucid dream tonight that I'm writing I'm flying and I'm writing a Star Wars movie at the same time.
That's too many things.
No,
I
I
think you
can
should
do
pick
it.
one or the other.
Okay.
You're distracted.
No, I just want to see what happens.
Okay. Just to be told that there'd be more movies would be unbelievable. To be allowed to set...
Believe it, man. Come on.
to be allowed on set...
I don't like his lack of confidence here.
To be allowed on set of any of them would already be a dream. My enthusiasm only grows with working on and around it.
All right.
It's very keen, which I don't know if I love. This is a dream. Who knew it could be real? Just do it. Get on with it.
Get it done.
There's a ton of wildly talented folks that want to do great work. I was super inspired and just kind of awestruck by what Tony Gilroy did with Andor.
Nice.
Here we go. We're in the...
Yeah, but he's not going to...
What?
He's awestruck, but I'm going in my own direction.
I thought that was about as good of science fiction storytelling as you can do in any franchise. So I guess we're in the era of Andor's the best Star Wars, and what if I did the best Star Wars? Just
true.
like Andor.
That's right. I'll just do it. I'll just knock it out.
I'm going to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be as good as Andor.
Interesting.
But the idea is, nothing will. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the idea is that by putting one writer on it, they want consistency.
There we go.
Which they didn't have in the last trilogy.
Correct,
so
yes.
there we go.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to stop them pivoting
No.
when one of them does something wrong.
Well, does it say anything along the lines of here of I'm going to write all three before we start shooting? Or?
I believe that is the idea, yes.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Star Wars, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You think about it, you dream about it.
That's right.
You get wrapped up in it. You're
That's
like,
right.
wow, I'm glad to be here.
I'm flying through the sky with my typewriter.
Whoa.
Check it.
Aren't the pages just getting looser when you finish them?
Yeah, that's symbolic.
Oh.
Them going into the world.
I guess you don't really need to collect them because it's a dream.
Yeah, but I'll develop a system.
Okay, great. Good.
I'm imagining Kathleen Kennedy. She's grabbing she's in a little flying train.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you don't need
grabbing all
to
the
because
pages.
it's not a real
I don't need
scenario.
to, but I'm a perfectionist. So Kathleen Kennedy, she's in a little train.
Okay.
Zip and zap and back and forth. She's
Yep.
grabbing those pages.
Wow.
Does she still work for Lucasfilm?
Yeah, that's still
Right.
the thing. They haven't announced any retirement yet.
Okay,
even
well
though
then it's
apparently
Kathleen Kennedy.
It could, even
Yeah.
if she did, it wouldn't matter. It's your dream. If
right.
your dream is to be typing a Star Wars movie in the sky on a typewriter and the pages are flying out and Kathleen Kennedy's behind you on a little train and she's catching the pages,
Yeah, but then,
I think that's
but
great.
if she retired, then I'd have to devise a scenario in the dream where she got the job back or something, you know?
Yeah? You need
that's
backstory,
It's too
do
far.
you?
It's too far. I don't know if I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're at your limits, are
I'm
you?
at my dream limits, yes.
All right.
And I'll
man.
wake up at an opportune time, and instead of dreaming about the wonders of Star Wars, I'm just on Microsoft Teams doing emails, being like, "She's a tough negotiator, but I think we'll give her 5% on the back end." And then and I'll wake up and I'll be like, I'm in an admin mood today.
That's good. It's good to have an admin day, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we got some first images of Vought Rising. You know about this?
I do.
We got Jensen Ackles returning as Soldier Boy.
New costume,
Mason
or at least little mask.
Yeah. Mason Dye's bomb sight, who I assume is like a Bucky, maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. William Hockman as Torpedo and Elizabeth Posey as Private Angel. Now, Vought Rising is a twisted murder mystery about the origins of Vought in the 50s.
Come on, James.
What did I say?
You said oranges.
No, I didn't. Oh, by the way, this is a The Boys prequel.
It is the Boys prequel, yeah.
The early exploits of Soldier Boy and the diabolical maneuvers of a soup known as Stormfront, who was then going by the name of Clara Vought.
I see, yes.
Interesting, something to think
Now, the
about.
twist here is...
Yeah.
Who's racist and or homophobic?
All of them.
Or is the twist that none of them are?
Come on. Now, you might be like, whoa, is this
I might be like, whoa,
is this finished? No. Filming begins this month.
Okay.
Do you want to know how many episodes there are?
Yes.
TBD. Do you want to know when the release date is?
Yeah.
TBD.
Ooh.
So I
You got
guess-
any more?
No.
Okay.
I would say back end of next year.
Yeah, right.
If I had to guess, but I don't know. Anyway, what do you think? You excited for more The Boys?
Am I? Yes.
Isn't there more The Boys soon?
Yeah, there's the final season of The Boys.
That's right.
Very
That's going to
soon.
be coming in 2026.
Yeah.
Anthony Starr wrote a post this week about being that character, etc. And
Sure.
what a big deal it was and blah, blah, blah. Privilege of a lifetime. Get over it. I think I'm in a bad mood because I don't have $5 million or whatever.
You too. think maybe you are in that mood, yeah.
No, I think that's good. He's doing good work, and I'm glad it's wrapping up. It feels like a good time to do it, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
How long do you think these The Boys spin-offs are going to go for? I mean, we're still getting Walking Dead spin-offs.
I think this might be the last. I mean, there's this and there's Gen V, new season of Gen V. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I reckon maybe unless Gen V or this brings in some incredible new dynamic, I kind of feel like maybe however this last season of The Boys wraps up, like the interest just goes, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You know? I don't know. I mean, but also I don't the Walking Dead spin-offs, so they're all consistently popular?
I don't know.
Okay, then.
I started one of them, a Rick Grimes one, and then I went, it's all right, and then I stopped watching it.
Did one of them make it to Europe or something?
Yeah, maybe.
When somebody did Daryl Dixon make it to Paris or something?
Daryl Dixon in Paris.
Daryl Dixon in Paris. Daryl Dixon in Paris. Daryl Dixie in Paris. Maybe.
Good.
But how'd he get there? So somebody did. How'd they get there? On a boat?
Why the fuck are you asking me?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
You're Mr. Walking Dead.
No, I'm not. I haven't been Mr. Walking Dead for like 10 years.
No, but they call you Mr. Walking Dead.
Nobody should call me that.
When you're walking down the street, they go, there's Mr. Walking Dead. And you're all...
I don't even watch that show, and they're like, it's not what it's about. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying I look like shit.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening here?
I'm not saying that. If I were there, I'd defend you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well,
he's had a rough life, I'd say. He missed out on all sorts of big checks.
You didn't even know.
You didn't even know, man. He's not like you. He didn't have every success. Look at him. It's not his fault. He's a sad dad.
Yeah, man, come on. Mason.
Regular-sized checks.
That's right. THR, they're saying James Gunn is working on it. They spoke to James Gunn, and he has worked out a treatment for the next movie in the Superman saga.
Oh, that's quick.
Now, this is on streaming.
Yes.
This happened because James Gunn said, at the end of the day, I wanted everyone to see Superman that wanted to, even if those people couldn't get into the theater before Peacemaker, and that's the reason behind it, because Peacemaker Season 2 starts this week. Mm-hmm. So, of course, that comes directly after Superman.
Yeah, and some people have said, as they say with all, early turns to streaming, there's probably still money to be made in cinemas.
Yeah, probably.
But I see what he's saying here. Perhaps if Peacemaker comes out and people haven't, and Superman's still at cinemas, maybe people are like, no, I don't know if I watch Peacemaker. I've probably missed something.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I guess if there's that continuity there.
They also moved up Peacemaker. So that's part of this as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting strategy.
So there was a Red Band trailer this week.
Oh, a Rude Band.
Yeah. Trailers ahoy.
Honk.
Dimension stuff.
Oh, yes.
Mention of Lex Luthor.
Oh.
Apparently it's got loads of cameos. We know Greenland's in it, Hawkgirl's in it. Is Miss Terrific in it?
Don't know.
Yeah. Superman's definitely going to be in it, I would say.
You think so?
I would say almost certainly.
Yeah, regular Superman or parallel universe
Ooh, that's a good question.
No, I think it's too early, I think, for a parallel universe Superman, especially since, I
don't know.
There was already a little extra Superman in the first movie. So.
There was, man. So, yeah. I don't know. Looks good. I think also Superman will still be making money in cinemas.
Right, okay.
It seems to...
Also, they're not taking it
I believe
out.
it's still in cinemas,
okay, right.
yeah. So we won't do as well, but it'll still make some money. And he's saying that it doesn't really need to make $650 million to break even, which I guess also may be true if they're moving up the release of... I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we'd know more. People
yeah.
with that big check.
I could pretend to know more.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was asked also by Comic Book Movie if there's going to be a Peacemaker movie. And he said, I actually know the answer to that question. I am not at liberty to say under the penalty of saffron punishment.
Ooh.
That's some...
wow.
Trouble in Paradise.
Seems that way.
Do you think there's going to be a Peacemaker movie? I think he'll be in a movie.
I don't think
they'll give him a movie, do you think?
Oh, here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. Speaking of parallel universes and Walking Dead, do you think in the Peacemaker TV series, do you think we'll see a comedian cameo?
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I like that.
Yeah. Or is this are we just doing
Or are they trying not to do that at the moment?
Maybe they're trying not to do that,
yeah.
But like if we're going to a parallel universe where we see another Peacemaker where the world has worked out much better for him.
Yeah.
Maybe we see another parallel universe where, the character that, that is based on Peacemaker makes an appearance.
I think that would be cool.
And Alan Moore would be mad.
He would be mad. That's the main thing. I'd be all right with it.
You think so?
I don't know.
This is the one where he'd be all right with it?
I think this is the one he's fine with it.
Okay, great.
He is fine with one of them. There was a Justice League animated version of...
For the Man Who Has Everything,
So, and he was fine with that one. So.
He was, it's true.
God. I would love it if Alan Moore was like, I did something and he was like, I'm fine with that.
Oh, my God, the dream.
That would feel good. Not like having $5 million, but...
No, not even as good as that.
Yeah. It would still feel pretty good.
Do you think we should do a podcast where we attempt to appeal to Alan Moore and then we send it to him and see if he's
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I do think that.
What if it's just we review all the adaptations of his work and we say they're all bad?
We've done that already.
Okay, we'll send him that.
I don't think we say they're all bad, though. I think a lot of them are like, these Vendetta's pretty
right,
good or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do a sneaky edit and we'll send it to him.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great.
This is via THR. Zach Creggar, who of course directed Weapons, came out
Creggsy.
last week. We both had a great time with it.
Terrific.
He's going to receive $20 million for directing the Resident Evil reboot, the next one.
Oh.
Apparently Austin Abrams is going to be in it.
Okay.
He played the junkie character in Weapons. He was also in that show about teenagers and they do too many heroin and sex on
Euphoria.
each other. Yes. Maybe Mikey Madison's going to be in it also.
That's fun.
Now, people are like, who's going to be in this? Which Resident Evil? You're going to have a Chris Redfield or a Claire Redfield or a Leon S. Kennedy or an Albert Wesker?
A John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
A Robert Kennedy. A Robert Kennedy Jr.
Good questions, all of them.
You know?
You're going to have a zombie dog jump through a window.
Zomdog.
Zomdog. He said, it is obedient to the lore of the games, but it's just a different story. I'm not going to tell Leon's story because Leon's story is told in the games. Fans already have that. He said, this is what he's trying to do. There's a moment that comes in almost every Resident Evil game where you find yourself in a dark passage where your health is almost zero and there's no way around. He said this in CinemaCon in May. This is via comicbookmovie.com. You have to go through, but you know there's something awful for you in the darkness. That's the thrill that Resident Evil games have perfected. My movie will be built in the spirit of those games and follow one central protagonist from point A to point B as they descend deeper into hell.
Ooh.
Like we are right now.
That's right, yeah, absolutely. And Mikey Madison is eyeball guy.
Big eyeball on
Big
your
eyeball
back.
guy.
Big claw arm.
Yeah.
Great.
Lobster eyeball.
Lobster eyeball man or woman.
That's right.
This is out September 18th of next year. Cool.
That's exciting.
But also give us an opportunity to look at all the Resident Evil movies, The Caravan of Garbage.
That's terrific. Now, let me ask you this, James. Having seen all the Resident
I'm
Evil
going to stop
movies,
you there. Let me ask you something.
Okay, go on.
What were you going to say?
Well, what I was going to say, thank you for asking. Thank you for a seamless lead into this question. So the Resident Evil movies did eventually transition over from Alice to Alice plus some of the characters from the games, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, yeah. And there's an animated movie or series or something.
Yeah, and
that
some
has,
of them are linked or whatever.
Yeah, and there's another. Was there a Netflix?
There was a reboot movie and a Netflix TV show.
Okay, so
Not that
do
long
you
ago.
feel strongly one way or another whether they should have the characters from the games or not?
I don't think they need to. I think it's totally fine to make something parallel, and then you don't upset everybody.
Yeah.
You don't even have to set them in a different timeline or universe or whatever.
Yeah.
You can pay homage loosely enough.
You could have guest appearances from those characters. They
Yeah,
could pop in from
exactly.
time to time.
I mean, people love it. Look at Until Dawn, which was Until Dawn adjacent.
That's right. People loved that. We loved that.
We thought it was a movie.
Yeah,
We looked at it every time. We were in the cinema to see it, which was that one time.
that's right. Absolutely.
We looked at it every time we were in there.
Every time we were in there, I looked at it every time. I couldn't tear my eyes away from it.
Yeah?
But sometimes I was putting my hand over my eyes.
Sometimes you're on your phone.
Because it was so scary.
And it was-
That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was exploding water that made you explode.
There was.
Yeah.
I'm jazzed for this.
Me too.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And when's the next Resident Evil game coming out?
I
Are we
don't
doing 9?
know.
What are we up to? 9?
There was Village. That was 8.
Yeah.
I think it is 9.
It's upcoming. Resident Evil Requiem.
Okay.
Oh, that's out in 2026. Oh, it's a Leon S. Kennedy one. Is it maybe or is it not?
I don't know.
Well, there's a bigger leak.
How's his hair?
The same. No, it's a woman maybe.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Wow.
FBI technical agent Grace Ashcroft is dispatched to investigate a series of strange deaths at the hotel where a mother died 8 years prior. The story is set in Raccoon City about 30 years after its destruction in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Players switch between first-person and third-person perspective at any time.
Whoa.
Grace is pursued by a monster similar to Mr. X or Lady Demetrius of the Resident Evil games. Wow.
Big.
Big probably.
Big, definitely.
Big definitely.
They're not going to be like a Mr. X or Lady Dimitrescu, but small.
Yeah, true.
Very petite.
Tiny
pocket
little,
size.
tiny little.
I'm going to get you.
Then there's going to be a bit where you go underground and it's like, there's a big lab. There's a big lab under here.
Oh, indubitably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to
okay.
get the thing. Got to get
Okay.
the virus and stop it from happening. I got to stop it from happening.
We know a lot of stuff about things, don't we?
Yeah, I've seen some things and probably most things.
I can't tear my eyes away from the screen.
No, especially when we're in there.
Sometimes I'm on my phone.
No,
That counts. It still counts.
You're still looking at a screen,
I'm
aren't
still
you?
looking at a screen. I can't tear my eyes away from any screen ever. My eyes must be glued to a screen at some point.
Great. Well, let's glue ourselves to this next thing we're going to talk about.
The screen called life.
Wow. Alien Earth.
Whoa!
Its first 2 episodes have come to streaming on Disney Plus the world over. Give us some money.
I think it might be on Hulu.
Give us some money.
Okay, all right.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's available.
It's on the front page of Disney.
Just
I know
go,
that,
hello,
for
Google,
me.
where's Alien Earth? Where is it?
How do I get it?
How do I get it? Give it to me.
Can I pirate it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You shouldn't. And you can't.
I bet you can.
No, you can't.
Wow.
Not for a big check. Not for someone who thinks they should get a big check, basically.
Probably true, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably true.
Apparently it's the #1 streaming show in the world.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Don't know.
Know.
More so than... I'm just going to look up my Netflix app and see what is streaming. number one streaming today.
The Biggest Loser one where
It'll
they're
be
like
something
everybody
terrible.
got sick and The Biggest Loser or whatever it's called.
I don't know what that is.
streaming.
No.
Bigger than Tiger King.
It might be Wednesday. Or
Oh,
something.
Wednesday might be bigger actually.
The top 10 mobile games, #1, Solitaire.
It's a good game.
Yeah. #2, GTA San Andreas. Bet that stings, Rockstar Games. You're being beaten out by Solitaire. A game that's been around for over 100 years.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what it is? #1 is Fit for TV, the reality of The Biggest Loser.
That's right.
Wow.
I told you. You could go on that show, but it wouldn't be for weight loss.
It'd be to show off how cool I am?
No, it's just because you're a big loser.
Oh, no!
Anyways,
No.
it's the #1 streaming show in the world. It's reviewing very well.
Yeah.
But maybe not everywhere, and we'll talk about it.
Ooh.
What do you think the story was?
Oh, come on, mate. All right.
This is what you do.
Yeah, no, that's true.
This is what we're paid some money for, but not enough.
It's tricky too. We're gonna talk about the show, and we'll probably say how much we enjoyed it or not.
Yes.
And then we'll get into big spoilers. But it's tricky. This show has some big revelations out the gate.
Pretty early, yeah.
So what I would say is that it's in the title.
Yes.
The aliens make it to Earth.
That's
it's set
right.
in 2120.
Yep.
So nearly 100 years from now.
Just before the Alien movie, the first Alien movie.
Ooh.
So it seems there's been some interaction with the Xenomorph before the first interaction with the Xenomorph, which we'll talk, which I'll lead into.
What I
later
would
in the
say about it
series.
is that it's a kind of, to me, it's kind of a double meaning in the show, the title, because it's
Yes.
Alien Earth, because it's the Xenomorph's first arrival on Earth, but it is also a very alien Earth.
Yes.
Like it's crazy, but at the same time, it's like, I see exactly how Earth's gotten to this point.
Yep.
Because the world is now under the control of 5 corporations. There's no mention of the government
It's more
anywhere.
than I thought.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah, it's not just Apple.
I thought it'd be one. Yeah.
Apple?
Apple.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
Amazon, but yeah.
Apple and Amazon, sure. Oh, half and half.
Half and half.
But which half?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, does
Hope
it?
Australia's split right down the middle
Hell yeah.
via the Yarra River.
Hell yeah. That's the
right?
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
so,
it's just the Earth has been transformed into this kind of endless cityscape.
Yep.
And
there's mold.
there is mold. That's true. Yes.
You know, in that guy's facility, there's mold that they're trying to
Yeah, true.
eradicate.
And there's the opening crawl reveals that there's sort of 3 ways technology is going. So
Yes.
there's cyborgs, the humans that have been augmented. There's synthetics. So as we've seen in previous Alien movies, like with Bishop and Rook, and there's hybrids, which is people who've had their consciousness transferred into synthetic bodies. And so this is
This is the VHS Betamax race for immortality.
yeah,
That's
it is
how I
in
see
a lot of ways. Yeah, so this is
It is that era. It's got a good retro futuristic.
it really does.
Remember that screen they were carrying around? It was like
Yeah.
like a flat TV, but not like a modern flat TV.
Yeah,
like an 80s flat TV.
Right?
Sorry,
Crazy.
go on.
I was going to say, so this part of this is part of this storyline is devoted to Wendy, who's a sort of a not her real name,
No.
but a kind of she's a terminally ill child, and she's the first person to be subject to this technology that transfers her consciousness into a new synthetic body.
Probably.
and she's loving it.
Yeah.
but she has questions. And then her and then some other children all get new synthetic bodies, and they become the Lost Boys.
Yes.
And then they are like, we're going to do something with this. And then, luckily for them,
What can we do? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever the next thing happens.
yeah. Well, fortunately, a spaceship crashes on Earth, and they're
Yeah.
like, let's investigate. Let's have a fun time.
And you might think, is it the spaceship from the first Alien movie? Yes. But no.
Oh.
Even though it looks the same
Yes.
and the crew's the same, it seems.
That's right.
But it's not.
Yeah. But anyway,
It's got a mother room.
Yep.
It's got a weird guy.
Yeah, it's got a mother room. So if you need to do, it's the room where if you need to do a voicemail or you need to make a long distance phone call, you have a whole room for it.
That's right.
A whole room full of blinding lights.
It's fun.
Anyway, I love this. I thought it was great.
I had a great time with it too. I mean, this is, of course, from Noah Hawley, who worked on Legion for FX.
Yes.
I think he came on board for this pre-merger.
Okay.
I want to, or at least around that time. So it's been a long time coming.
Right.
Because I think FX, I think it was via FX. I can't remember specifically.
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
But he also did Fargo, the TV series. So he has taken bigger properties and then developed them for TV very successfully.
Yes,
Multiple times.
Because
now,
Legion,
it
of course,
seems.
but perhaps people don't remember, but Legion is the storyline about Professor X's son, who is, he's got some issues.
Dan Stevens.
Yeah, it's Dan Stevens, and it's set in a Marvel universe, so it's not connected to any of the larger stuff. But
Doesn't matter.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That series. But yeah, no, I really like this. Like you said, it's got an incredible, super accurate to the old series, the original movies look. I thought it was really smartly written.
There's a lot of, I feel like, homages, even in like the transitions to the earlier.
Yep.
Especially the first Alien. You know, those like wipes they do and the fades between stuff. The first Alien does that. There's a lot of musical cues which are obviously taken directly from that.
Yeah.
I feel, the crew that we see from the start, and it opens on a crew which is, as I said, very similar from the first Alien. It's blue-collar workers. There's a weird cyborg guy.
They crack open the cryosleep and immediately light up a cigarette.
There's a cat.
There is a ginger cat.
So I guess do you reckon they're standard? Maybe it's just like, because of rats, you just need a cat on the ship.
Yeah.
But they're also Noah hauling.
Oh.
How many alien life forms? 5? 6?
Something like that, but it's an assortment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some stuff we've never seen before.
Some we see in the first couple episodes, some we're waiting to see.
Yeah.
And the idea is because you can't surprise anybody with the alien anymore.
No.
So they've released these creatures that it seems all have a horrifying thing.
Yes, that's right.
And what are they?
Yeah.
Well, you're finding out slowly one by one. So yeah, I think in terms of spoilers, maybe we should just leave it there.
As in terms of
non-spoiler
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think if you've got Disney Plus or Hulu or Star or whatever it is on in your country of choice,
yes,
that you've chosen to live in, you should just watch it.
Yeah,
it's just I was watching it. I'm like, it's amazing. I didn't have to leave my house, and this is just a super quality piece of television. Just
Timothy Olyphant's in it.
Just movie quality piece of television. This is great. I thought. Yeah. So. Great cast. Sydney Chandler, who is Kyle Chandler's daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. And then Alex Lawther, who people will know from Andor. He plays her brother, who thinks she's dead.
Yep. Which she might be.
That's a great point.
We're doing full spoiler. Oh, best series ever. I like it. But we could change. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I like it at the moment.
Wait, is he the guy from
Yeah, he is.
Andor?
He's from Andor.
Okay,
he totally
right.
is, yeah.
He's changed his hair slightly, so it's thrown
It threw you off, yeah. Maybe he grew a mustache for this, I don't know.
Like you said, Timothy Olyphant and Adrian Edmondson from The Young Ones.
Who's he in this?
He's the second in command. He's the bald second in command guy.
Oh, he is too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right?
He's not a robot, is he?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he's just a mean man.
It took me a second to realize that Timothy Olyphant's a robot in this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, you always have to wonder.
Yeah, that's right. Do you reckon there's a secret robot in this? Like another one?
Well, initially I thought one of the characters in the first crew was secretly an android, but we'll never know.
Something else going on.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. So that crew, again, we're in spoilers. So the reason
we're in spoilers now. Okay.
Yeah.
Best series ever thus far. They're going to have to... do you know how many episodes it's going to be?
I think it's 8.
Okay. They're going to have to work really hard to mess this up, I think.
Well, I hope they do.
Yeah, me too.
Love to see it happen.
I would love to see this disappear like Game of Thrones. Just like... Remember when they tried that Alien series and it was bad?
Yeah. Let me check how many episodes. On Wikipedia, it's saying there's 2. There's 8 in total. There we go.
It's time for spoilers.
Yeah, it's time for spoilers. So the reason it crash lands on Earth is because there's a crew and they're like the crew from Alien and they're like in the movie Alien, they're transporting an alien entity, except there's more of them.
Yes.
And they belong to Weyland-Yutani. And Weyland-Yutani's like, bring all the ship back. But something goes wrong because you see one of them put their hand in a jar of blood-sucking horrible creatures. And maybe it's from that. Maybe the cyborg did it.
Yeah.
We don't know. But the crash is on Earth. And so the brother...
But it doesn't land in Weyland-Yutani territory.
No.
It lands in a nation owned by the Prodigy Corporation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's this boy genius who runs it, and he sucks.
Yes.
But he's a genius, apparently. And so he sends in his synthetic children
The Lost
who'll be
Boys,
put into the bodies of adult cyborgs, not cyborgs, robots. And they have to use children because their brains are more malleable. You can't do it with an adult at this point. Not yet. And it goes from there. So she's reuniting with her brother, hopefully. But also there's a bunch of aliens just loose.
Yes, that's right.
Which is fun stuff.
Including some sort of weird blood-sucking leeches.
Yep.
That eyeball octopus thing.
Love it. Gets in a cat. Gets in that cat at one point. That's good. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, James, before this isn't a spoiler, but I guess my question is, so this boy genius has allegedly built this technology to transfer people's brains, people's consciousnesses into synthetics. But in the subsequent Alien franchise, we've never seen that. Or have we?
Yeah.
Or does it, maybe it's so seamless that
we don't even know.
Maybe the Bishop Andrew, because at one point
there's a second Bishop comes up.
There's a second Bishop, like maybe one of those really is Weyland.
Yeah, maybe.
Transferred his consciousness into one of those androids.
It's possible.
Or maybe this, like you said, maybe this technology doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
Because as we know, James, no file has ever been transferred anywhere.
No.
Because it's just copied and they delete the original.
Exactly.
So is this the same thing?
Well, I think this is probably a copy situation and they killed the kids, the originals, or they're still alive somewhere.
Yeah, because we see a body.
Maybe it's an Avatar situation where they're
transferring it all the time.
It's probably not an Avatar situation.
But we do see at least one kid zipped up into a body bag.
Yeah.
So at least
one of them's dead.
Or maybe they're comatose or something.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I think they're probably dead. I think they probably killed them.
Yeah,
But I don't really know.
Yeah, I wonder because also that what's interesting and how these adult actors have to play as children being transferred into adult bodies, and they're not used to it.
Yeah,
and they don't have kind of real like hormonal.
No, I thought that was
responses
really interesting.
And stuff. Like it's revealed quite early on.
They said their emotions are quiet. That's how it's described.
So because when you go through adolescence, there's a bunch of hormones and stuff like that, and they can't put that into a synthetic body, so they're simulating with software. But how well is that working?
Yeah,
we don't
absolutely,
know.
Yeah.
And so they're in these more powerful bodies, but they don't really know how anything works. There's a moment where
like they're afraid when you shouldn't be.
Yeah, but there's also a moment quite early on where one of the scientists is transferring consciousness from one of the dying children to a synthetic, and Wendy is in the way, and he goes, "Oh, can you just move out of the way?" And she's like, "No." Like she's clearly like, she's sort of testing boundaries. She's like, "Well, I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
You're going to move me? Yeah.
Yeah, so like, how are these characters going to react potentially when they learn that they're not real at all?
Yeah.
Like their consciousnesses were copied from kids and now they're dead kind of thing. Like, is that going to...
Does that even matter to some or all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, also, it's going to be interesting when you see some of them getting torn to shreds.
Yeah, sure.
Because they're not going to be invulnerable to
aliens,
because it's... I mean,
or predators, which I assume are going to be in this.
That's right.
Or future Dutch with his big robot gun arm.
Oh, yeah.
From the video game.
Well, there is a guy with a robot arm in this.
Yeah, he's got a welding torch.
Does, among other things, yeah. So there's the guy who crash lands, and he maybe he's the one who orchestrated the crash landing. I don't know. I don't think so, but he's been tasked by Weyland
Yutani,
just Yutani, or just Weyland.
Well, so far we've just seen Yutani. She's the CEO. Of half the company.
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah. Because Weyland, presumably, the original Weyland was in Alien vs. Predator and he died, right?
Well, no, that's not canon.
Oh, okay,
but then
right.
The other Weyland was in Prometheus.
Oh, yeah.
And this doesn't really reference that at all.
No, that's true.
So maybe it's just Weyland Yutani. It doesn't really... I don't think it ultimately matters.
No.
But so he's tasked with stopping anybody from...
acquiring any of these
even though
samples.
It's crashed into the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And there's peacekeepers on board. I mean, they're peacekeepers.
Search and rescue,
They're running around with guns.
Yeah, everybody's got a gun. I don't think he orchestrated the crash because he seems...
Yeah.
He's giving reports to Weyland Yutani. He's sending them over. And
this seems harder than just landing the ship.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But maybe he's crazy.
Maybe he is. That's true.
Yeah. So he's got a welding arm and uses that to run about or whatever. Now I've seen some complaints of this or just some questions about. So there's one xenomorph.
Yes.
And it does feel a bit different than what we've seen before.
Okay.
But I feel like every time we see one,
obviously
they're always a bit
the
different.
design is slightly different and also the behavior is slightly different.
Yeah. I don't think it's I think it's out of context.
Too alien?
No. Well, I don't think it's too out of context from what we've seen before.
No.
It does seem like it does a lot more hiding and kind of exploring before attacking.
Yeah.
There's moments where people question, like, it'll kill, like, a room full of people, but then stand over just one person.
Right.
And I see that as, if there's a room full of people, it's like, this is a threatening situation. I'm going to kill everybody as quickly as I can. But if it's an individual, it's like, what can I do with this? Can I drag this person back to get egg morphed or whatever?
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm reading that. It's also mostly man in a suit. It's actually Trevor Newland, who was Mr. Handsome in Superman.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I suspect, I would guess that they have like a behavioral Bible for the alien, like in the show. So when they're writing it, they're like, okay, well, if it faces this many opponents, it'll fight, or if it finds one person, it'll abduct it or whatever.
Also, because it's the first one, I think its actions are going to be different than just one of the drones from the nest.
Yeah, right.
Like its ultimate goal could be, and I don't know, is to get a queen going.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what it's trying to do. And we see eggs in this, and maybe they're not ready yet or whatever. So yeah, there's some actions that we see it take that are inexplicable, but I think they will become
explicable.
It also looks dry, like the first alien. And they light it pretty, like you see it a lot. It's not hidden in darkness, which I think is also fine because we have seen it.
That's
like,
true,
what are you hiding at this point?
Yeah, you're probably right. Now, let me ask you though, James. Do you think it's odd the direction that a lot of alien stuff has gone, that the AI stuff is just as prominent as the alien stuff at this point?
I think what makes this universe interesting is not just the alien.
Right.
And so, no, I think if it was just one thing, then I don't think it would be very interesting. If it was just a monster.
Right, okay.
I think putting it in this weird sci-fi dystopian future is just as interesting, if not more interesting than the alien. The alien just happens to be in it.
Right. I guess also they're kind of parallel tracks in terms of it's just really rich people or large corporations attempting to create immortality.
Yeah.
Whether it be AI or putting a brain in a synthetic or a cyborg, whatever it is, or trying to create this alien killing machine kind of thing that seemingly cannot die. And maybe they're, put your brain in one of those. Big long brain.
Big long brain.
Big long brain.
Do you like
alien big long brain?
Yeah. I think also this is all, because it's all set on Earth, I think this is all going to be wiped at the end, either through capturing them all or blowing everything up or whatever. I mean, and then Wayland knows about the alien, I think, then going into the first Alien movie.
Yeah,
so I think that's how they're going to dovetail this in.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an outbreak. And I think, when you see like, there's a couple of moments where you focus on in the rich guy's facility where they're spraying down like a moss or a mold or something. I think that's just like a metaphor for, you think you've got this situation under control, but nature is permeating and destroying what you've created. And I think so, there's going to be that's going to be the message, one of the messages.
Yeah.
I like that Timothy Olyphant is a cyborg and he's got dyed eyebrows. Synthetic, sorry. This is confusing now. This didn't used to be confusing and I'm upset. And he's in charge of the kids. He's just like, get it together. This is the... he feels very human, I think, which...
Except that moment where they were on the like the little shuttlecraft. And he's like, humans are food. They used to not be... they weren't food, but now they're food again. Your food.
He did say that, didn't he?
Steady on, Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah, calm down, all right?
Yeah. They're all the... how do you feel about this Lost Boys metaphor?
Yeah.
Because there's a curly... I didn't...
Are they their actual names?
No. Because
she picks Wendy.
She was Marcy and she becomes
first.
Wendy.
Yeah.
And the characters' names here, I didn't pick them up in the show, but they're Curly, Nibs, and Smee.
Yeah.
And Slightly. Are they all Peter Pan?
Some of them are at least.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I don't care.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So if you met them, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm Curly."
I don't care.
Wow, all right. We can leap 100 feet. Is that?
I mean, that's good, but that's got nothing to do with what your name is.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. What I
Should
thought
change
was,
my name to Jumps.
what I thought was interesting,
Yes.
it's got a really mixed reaction in the Planet Broadcasting Grey Mates group, which is
Does
our
it?
Facebook group, Mason.
Oh.
Here's some reviews. One's from Paul Spooner. I don't understand why people are raving about this show. It's fine. Lots of characters making stupid decisions. Also, the Xeno looks bad with a TV budget.
Ooh.
Casey John says, I'm on board. I look forward to learning about the different companies. I was not expecting an hour-long episode. It's very curious where it goes. Yeah, also, they're an hour long. They're not like 37 minutes or whatever The Mandalorian is.
Yeah.
Arameus says, I'm just not feeling the characters or the world at all. I'm not sure if this is any better or worse than Prometheus, Covenant, or Romulus. I grew up obsessed with aliens. I bought the action figures, read all the comic and novels. I was even an Alien 3 apologist, but at this point, I might have to admit that this franchise just isn't for me anymore.
That's interesting.
And Zachary Wolf says, do you want to say something on that?
No, but I think it's interesting that, I enjoy alien stuff generally, but I wouldn't be like, I'm the world's biggest alien fan, and then I'm going into this like, this is great.
Yeah.
So I don't know, mate. Valid reaction. Maybe if you're the world's biggest fan of this franchise, you're like, not
There's
for
a
me.
comment here from you, though, under it that says that this isn't valid. This opinion isn't valid.
Okay, that's cool.
Is that from you? Did you say that?
Something I was thinking and then typing and then I posted. So yes, I guess it is.
And Zachary Wolf says it definitely wasn't bad, but the alien section just feel kind of random. It just sort of feels like someone took a Black Mirror episode and threw an alien in a few scenes. I'm not sure this franchise works as a series for me. Anyway, there were like more positive responses, but I would say it probably leans towards mixed to negative, which I thought was really interesting.
Okay, but what is, let's say, reception from the...
Oh, you thought you want real critics? Is that what you want?
Well, Rotten Tomatoes says 96%, doesn't it?
Well, you're a paid shill and you shut up and shut up.
James Big Jack.
Oh, yeah. Shut up.
No, just say the same thing that I said. You're a big shill. Thumbs up.
Shut up. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say. I don't know whether we'll come back and do an episode on it at the end. Maybe we will, but... all in all, I like it. And I like that there's a new Alien episode every week and I can look at it. And then we wait 4 years and we get another series.
That's
or
right.
this is self-contained. I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know and we don't care. Well, should we move it along?
I don't care.
Okay.
Great.
But should we move it along?
Yeah, let's move it along.
Well, Mason, we normally do a what we're reading, what we're going to read.
Oh, yes.
But it's
then this week is normal?
No, but it's just... let me speak. But it's the return of hate mail, but the hate has an 8 in it.
Whoa, I knew this. You told me earlier.
For those people who don't know...
Oh, yes.
And I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, it's only a show we do every 8 months to 4 years.
That's correct, yes.
Show segment, I should say.
Yeah.
It's called Hate Mail, but that hate has an 8 in it, where I take 8 bits of hate mail from the YouTube channel, comments.
Oh, yes.
So it's not mail. It's also not 8. It's always much more. So I collect these very slowly over time.
Oh, yes.
If they appeal to me on a personal level, sometimes I think they're quite clever. Often it's from a stupid person.
Yeah,
so I enjoy
sure.
that too.
Or a person who's going through some personal issues.
Yes.
Clearly. Oftentimes the hate mail is more about them than it is about us, I think.
And I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's good too.
So we're going to start here, Mason.
Go on.
These are all related to the Rat Pack video we did on the Ocean's 11 movie.
The
one from
original
60s,
Ocean's 11, okay.
Which is a terrible movie.
The Frank Sinatra.
It's boring
et
and it's
cetera.
bad and it's not funny.
Okay.
And it looks like shit.
Now, would you say these are recent comments?
Some of them are,
Okay.
but they're all this year. Let's
Okay,
put it that
right,
way.
okay.
Some more recent than others.
But this is a relatively old video.
Oh, yeah. This one's from Red Platinum who says, of course, the guy who hates the monarchy also hates the Rat Pack.
Damn.
You must have a miserable life.
Absolutely. You're just in your room. I've seen you. Sometimes I come over, you're just in your room, you're like,
I hate the monarchy and I hate the Rat Pack, Mason.
I'm glad the Queen died. And I'm glad Frank Sinatra died.
I've never said that. I did say that about Frank Sinatra.
You did say that, yeah.
I'm not glad anybody died.
Wow.
I think everybody should be alive forever.
Wow.
Except Frank Sinatra.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah. This one's from Forbidden City Crystal Internet 6201.
What was Forbidden City Internet 6020 taken?
Yeah, I think it was. Wow, this is one of the most disingenuous and asinine takes on a movie I've ever heard. You two don't know your ass from a hole in the ground. I'm making sure the channel is never recommended again.
Wow.
In general or just to them specifically?
Well, you've noticed how nobody's ever recommended
That
it
is
ever
true,
again?
it is over.
So
yeah.
they got you there. Disingenuous. What do they mean?
That felt very genuous.
Do you think this person thinks that we really loved this movie, but the trend for the internet is you have to hate the rat?
Hate it.
You got to hate the Rat Pack.
People are all talking about it. And
You've got to hate Dean Martin and I was going to say Joey Lawrence. That's not correct, is it?
No.
Some other guys in it. Rat Pack.
Rat Pack. Whoever's in the Rat.
Whoever's in the
Frank
Rat.
Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yes,
He does a little dance with shooting guns.
Yes.
That's the best part, actually.
No, that's a different movie. That's
Oh,
Robin
yeah.
and the Seven
That might
Hoods.
be Robin and the Seven Hoods.
Robin and the Seven
Oh, he's a garbage man in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, maybe.
They do a singing around a garbage bin. That wasn't very good, though, was it?
Joey Bishop. That's
There
what
we
I'm thinking
go,
of.
yeah.
Joey Lawrence is a Disney Channel guy.
That's good, too.
I agree.
Big Shot Bob 777 says, clickbait hate. This movie is beloved. No, it's
Also,
not.
is there more there to that guy?
That's it.
Here's the thing. His name is Big Shot 777.
Yeah. Big Shot Bob 777.
Big Shot Bob 777. So he's like a casino guy.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Triple sevens, right? This is one of those guys. He probably dresses like the Rat Pack. He's probably got a big boxy suit on.
Yes.
Fits awfully. He's got his hands in his pockets and the suit's all bunching up. You know that look, that bad look?
Dude, you're making a lot of assumptions about this man who knows what he's doing, all right?
That's correct.
Just calm down.
This guy, I would love to know. We won't know. I actually don't care.
We can't.
But I'm going to make an assumption that he's just on YouTube looking at every casino-based movie.
Yeah, okay.
And he's mad at people who don't like casino-based movies.
This is from Chaburchak, who says, this channel reminds me of that Practical Jokers show where the jokers laugh uproariously at their own shenanigans while everyone else shakes their heads and wonders why they're watching this. I know I was.
Is that the audience of the Impractical Jokers show?
I don't know. I've never seen it. Is it?
I've only seen the show People Watching Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Which is where they show Impractical Jokers and then it cuts back to the audience and they're all like, no,
thank you.
No,
Not for us.
No. Come on. No.
This is the last Rat Pack one.
Okay, great.
From LW1343 says, typical. Younger generation bashing the older one. Wait until 2035 and your Brad Pitt version is laughed at. It's not that far away. It's like 10 years away.
That's exactly
also, do you care if people are like,
No.
this sucks?
No, I like
Ocean's
it.
11 sucks and you're an idiot.
Also, the modern one's way better.
It's way better.
Didn't Clooney say that at the time? People were like, aren't you afraid people are going to say you're disrespecting the original? He's like, have you seen the original? It's bad.
It's stupid. All right, well, let's get serious.
Okay, let's
That was jokes, like
All
the
right.
Impractical Jokers.
That's right, yeah.
This one's on our Superman review.
Okay.
Which I clipped and put on YouTube. Sorry, Fidel did, so this is his fault. This old boy 4111 says, you guys are too woke, and this movie actually rocks and you're stupid.
Didn't we say it's good?
You guys are too woke, and this movie actually rocks and you're stupid. Also, the thumbnail is of Superman, and the thumbnail says best ever. So
Incredible.
I don't know where this came from.
We've talked about this off air.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time when we don't, people can't infer
Yeah.
our opinions if we don't straight up say. When we talked about Alien Earth just moments ago,
Yeah.
I said I loved it. Because if I didn't say I loved it, people would be, I know, partly I said that
Yeah.
because if I didn't say it, people are like, why didn't he like it as much as I did? I loved it. You have to say, you can't just.
Yeah.
Didn't we say Superman's a good movie?
I think we said it multiple times.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll stand by that. But we're too woke.
And that thumbnail did say best ever.
It did.
But maybe they thought we meant best ever critique of this movie.
I wish it was also.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is from WBFC54. This is also on Superman. What utter nonsense. This movie was incredibly disappointing. Not a true Superman movie, really, which paints the Superman character as weak and constantly vulnerable. A rather shallow and disjointed storyline, woke messaging, lame jokes, and what's with the dog all the time? If you're desperate to see this garbage, wait for cheap tickets. Content collapsed. It's not really directed at us, but I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But they did say what utter nonsense.
So were people mad we're too woke or not woke enough? We're too woke, aren't we?
No, they're saying the
movie was too woke.
Which
but
means-
the first guy liked it because we're too
We're
woke.
too woke.
We're too woke.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're trending too woke.
We can walk this line. We just need to figure it out.
Yeah, that's right. We got to make the first guy. We can find a way to make the first and second guy happy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, there's not a third guy.
God, I would hate that. This is from maybe this is him. This is from Hal Wash here.
Oh no, this is the
3821 who just says paid shields about Superman.
That's so true. We wish.
I would be.
Write us a check.
Yeah. Now this one we're going to jump.
We'd shield for you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
You send us a check.
Just any money.
Yeah.
This one's from Mindspark-U6E. And this is on our Man of Steel Caravan of Garbage.
Okay, great. This is going to be good.
Also, this is all italicized.
How do you even do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's done
I think what you have to do is you probably have to type it in a Word document or whatever and then italicize it and then copy and paste.
Over, yeah. Which is a beautiful product you can purchase.
Oh my God, yes.
Microsoft Word.
Is that still a product you can buy?
Dude, if you're on Teams, you're on Word. And if you've got a door, you've got a gym.
That's so true.
That's another thing I will endorse.
Mm-hmm. Just doors. Doorways.
Gyms.
Oh.
Door gyms.
Okay.
DC should sue these so-called critics and YouTube influencers into oblivion.
We're influencers.
Yeah. I didn't even watch Man of Steel.
They should sue us.
I agree. I didn't watch Man of Steel until 7 years later. 7 whole years. Because these self-proclaimed experts trashed it like it was the worst Superman movie ever made. And guess what?
What?
They're dead wrong. When I finally watched it, it wasn't just good, it was phenomenal. It had depth, character, meaning, and an undeniable sense of purpose that no other Superman film has ever come close to. The grounded realism and philosophical undertones were established within the first 10 minutes. 10 minutes! And I knew I was witnessing a masterpiece. But thanks to these so-called critics, I missed out for years. DC should drag these clowns into court because they're the real problem, destroying great films with their ignorant, agenda-driven garbage.
So Man of Steel came out in 2013.
Yeah.
And they didn't watch it for 7 years.
Apparently.
When did our video come out? When did that video come out?
I reckon around the time of Justice League.
So I reckon probably not our fault.
I don't think so.
No.
Let me check. I mean, we should still go to court because this guy didn't watch a movie for 7 years. 2020. Around the same time.
I think, look, normally I'd let these people go, but I think, buddy, you didn't watch this movie.
Yeah.
And that's on you.
Yeah.
And you regret it. You regret not watching such a great movie for such a long time, and you've decided to blame us.
And then bring in Warner Brothers to sue us.
Exactly.
Which I don't think is fair.
But I think the real answer here is you're weak. You're weak of mind and character and spirit. And even if we did say don't watch this movie, it's bad, you could have used your own brain and decided to watch it.
Okay.
And then you would have loved it, I guess, because it's the kind of movie you like and think is good. Because of your aforementioned weak brain and character and conscience. You know?
Now, these next 5 are from the same guy.
Okay, great.
And he comments a lot.
On just this video? Or
No, just in general.
Okay.
He's been around for a while.
Okay.
He's dipping in and out.
Would you say he's attracted your attention?
Yes. Sometimes these people, they think you can't see them.
Okay.
And often I don't. But then you catch wind of something,
and you go, "This
links
is
to
interesting."
another thing,
yeah.
And then you maybe find out a little bit about this person, what other things they comment on, and you go, that's interesting.
Okay, so are these all comments on your videos, or there's some other?
These are, but there's one that's on another video.
Okay, great.
So this is PuzzleBaunce795, who says, "My God, these clowns can't even criticize Prometheus, one of the most hated films ever made. How pathetic! Laughing emoji, hand on face emoji.
Laughing, crying."
Laughing, crying, yes.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah. Once again, if somebody's using that, they're more mad than they've ever been in their life.
PuzzleBaunce795 then says on our Fantastic Four review, the recent one, it's truly disgusting that you refuse to actually criticize movies. You clowns are why movies suck now. When they say fine, they mean bad?
No, I think fine.
Fine is fine.
I find it's fine.
This one says, this one's on our Fantastic Four, the one where we talk about other stuff. You know, where it's like, what other's going on in the universe? I can't remember which one it is.
Okay.
It says, must be one heck of a slow news day. Huh? Chumps? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it is, yeah.
This one,
yes.
I want you to guess what movie it's from.
Okay.
This is easily the worst movie of 2025 by a mile.
Sinners.
You freaking shill's hand on face emoji.
Is it
so
Sinners?
What did you say?
Sinners.
Do you want to have a second guess?
No, I think it's Sinners.
It is Sinners, correct.
Yeah, that's what I figured, yeah.
You might think that's just a coincidence. Do you think that?
I think it's a coincidence, yes.
This one is on our review, our Caravan of Garbage, on Dean Cain's Lois and Clark.
Oh, yes.
He says, I say he.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But it's a guy.
Yep.
And I know his name.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't hard to find. These chumps shill every new POS movie that comes out, and then they sit here and trash talk the best Superman iteration ever. Delete you channel.
Nice. Also, I think we gave that a fair shot.
Probably more than we should have.
Yeah, especially considering recent events. We were like, let's not delve into Dean Cain's personal life or his opinions, his real life opinions.
Because he's stupid and who cares?
Yeah. Because his career got Kevin Sorboed.
Yeah.
And now he's joined ICE or whatever. We were like, let's not get into it.
Yeah.
But I think we were very complimentary
I
about
thought
that
we
one.
were, yeah.
But again, we didn't say we liked and thought it was good.
Yeah.
We're making lighthearted fun.
Anyway, you go down a bit of a rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I found a comment that this person made, a positive comment on Kanye West's new song, the one where he talks about Hitler and he loves Hitler.
That's great.
It could just be a coincidence.
It could be just a coincidence, I think.
Also, dude, if you're hearing this, you should cover your tracks a little better. Is all I'm saying.
Right.
Like, I don't think anybody should attack this person or, whatever.
But you can find his real name.
But yeah, you should absolutely look into what you're doing, okay? Because you are visible. Just a heads up, all right? Anyway, I got one more.
All right.
From some Sicilian 5420, this is on our Caravan of Garbage Iron Man reviews, says, didn't Elon Musk connect your entire continent with Starlink? Now, if you recall that in that video, this is the last one. If you recall that, Mason, we talked about Elon Musk and we're like, this guy sucks. And it was, some people say, ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knew then. I feel like enough people knew. But did he connect? Is that where our internet comes from? I don't know. I assumed it didn't.
It's provided by the fine folks at Telstra.
That's right. Who also have paired with Starlink.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well, it's also provided by the fine folks at Optus. It's where I get my internet, Optus. And I'll take that big check. Thank you, Optus.
Look, I will say our internet is bad.
It is, absolutely.
But it's certainly not better. He hasn't made it better. I know that.
I am always fascinated by what... I was going to say other nations, but I'm always fascinated by what Americans think is happening in Australia.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know because you're watching strange channels that are telling you weird lies.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand.
That we're all getting hung in the street for getting a vaccine or not getting a vaccine or whatever we did or didn't do. I mean, I have friends who think that.
Yeah.
So.
Remember when we all went to vaccine prison?
We did.
That? We were put in those camps for not getting a vaccine.
I was one of the guards.
That's great.
Yeah. I volunteered.
Yeah, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can't even get on the internet.
We can't even grow our own vegetables or get on the internet
That's
or
so true.
not get a vaccine.
They took it away.
Anyway, that's hate mail, but the hate has an 8 in it.
I loved it.
Me too. What a great segment.
I think so too.
Let's not do it every week.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll do our next segment.
Oh, that's what we're reading?
Yep.
What we're going to read.
Whoa. We can just keep going, right?
Yeah, I think we can keep going.
You put the thing in. What are your callings? What are your callings? I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? Mason, what are you reading or what are you going to read? This is our segment where we talk about things that we've been watching, reading, listening to, doing.
I've been listening to Henry Winkler's autobiography.
You love Henry Winkler.
I do. Being Henry, The Fonz and Beyond.
Oh.
Narrated by the author.
Beyond, because he's in Barry?
Yes.
Yeah. And other things.
Although I'm not sure it came out but of course he's in Arrested Development.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's delightful.
He seems very nice.
Yeah, wonderful. For now.
Unless he did something.
No, I think he's going to.
Oh, that's right. He's in The Waterboy.
I think he's going to make it to the end.
And then something's going to come out?
No, I think it's going to be delightful.
He's in Click.
Oh, yeah.
You like Jiminy Click?
I like Jiminy Glick.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, great. Anyway, I think he's got a wonderful narrating voice, and I think I'm having a delightful time. I've been listening to a bunch of author-read autobiographies.
You like what's his name? That chef that died,
Anthony Bourdain.
You like
yeah,
Anthony Bourdain?
I listened to From Under the Truck, which is Josh Brolin's memoir.
Oh,
written and narrated
starring?
by him. Yeah, and starring him. I thought that was really good.
Is he like? And then I did a gruff thing in Hollywood, and I was gruff about it.
I was gruff about it, but then I kept it real.
You would have.
I lost that role, but I kept it real.
I like that story he tells about the Coen brothers when I think he just told it on Hot Ones about how he put like a in that movie. Have you seen that clip?
No, I don't think so.
And he wanted to put it in, and they were like, "Oh yeah, what else do you think you could say in that set?" And he made him go through multiple versions. And then whenever they'd screen that movie, he could hear him laughing at him, and he's like, "I don't know whether he did it to fuck with me or to make the movie better."
That's great. That's
really
terrific.
fun. Yeah.
I listened to Eric Roberts' autobiography. I think I mentioned that.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned that one.
I mentioned that one, yeah. Yeah, good times. I enjoy and there's a...
Do you love the biography section of a bookshop and then you go, now I'll get that audio book?
Not really, no. Doing? I don't know how I'm kept stumbling on these, but I...
You look at Tiger Woods' book and you go, yes, please.
No, thank you. There's a certain art to people reading their own audio books.
Art is dead, Mason.
No,
I don't know if you know that, but
art is dead. Checks are back. Big checks.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because sometimes someone is reading their autobiography and you're like, oh, this is the last thing
Yes.
Like they maybe they signed on to
And
this,
then
and they're like, this is the last part
blah,
of the promo tour. I've got to record the audiobook, and they're
Yes.
clearly exhausted, and they just sort of running through the numbers. But all these thus far, I've been like, oh man, it's like you're in the bloody room with them.
Do you think it's an enthusiasm for the subject matter, or do you think it's a skill in the performance? Is it a combination of both?
I think it's a skill in the performance.
And what can I do to benefit or get a check from this? From what you're doing right now?
I think you should get a damn real job.
Well, okay.
That's right.
Well, I actually don't want to do that.
Well, then just get a regular big check. What you
Okay,
can do.
all right.
So what have you been talking about? Oh, also, we mentioned we mentioned at the start of the show, the game UFO 50. I think I might get it.
You think you're going to get it?
I think I'm going to get it. I love those old 8-bit style.
You think you're pretty good, don't you?
I think
you
so.
Think you're hot shit.
I'd have to charge that Switch I've got. Put it back on the charger.
When's the last time you charged it?
I don't know.
Might still just work. You might not have to charge it.
Very much doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I watched the series of. Do you remember in 2019 on the 40th anniversary of the first Alien movie?
Yes.
On YouTube, there was released, or maybe even through IGN, I can't remember, but there was a series of Alien short films that went out.
Oh, they were fan films, right?
Fan films, yeah, and like
or not fun, or maybe sort of small indie productions.
Yeah, like
kind of thing.
Obviously set within the universe and how they count on whatever what is in the Alien universe. But it's just interesting to see just what people can do with that universe. Just with a limited budget and but given enough rope to kind of make their own kind of
hang themselves.
Yeah, and like yes. And I would say, it's a bit of a mixed bag. But I don't think there's a bad one. And I think different people respond differently to different things. And I think all in all it's
another brick in the wall.
Another brick in the wall. That's right, Doug Walker. So I think that if you
have you watched that the whole way through?
Yeah.
Have you?
A couple of times.
That's great.
Have you?
No.
It's fascinating.
I've only watched the videos.
I'm not anti Doug Walker. God bless him. Quite frankly.
Okay.
And all the big check he gets. How can I get big check?
Wear big tie.
But I
wear t-shirt and tie.
I guess I'm fascinated.
T-shirt and tie combination.
Yeah, I guess I'm fascinated by like the motivation behind doing something.
Like it,
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I think he got lost. I think he got tricked at some point.
Okay.
By the guy who owns the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
So you know about this, right?
Yes, I do. He sold the rights to it to the
Dude,
guy.
it's you.
Like, do I own Channel Awesome?
No, I mean as in like it's him doing it. So why would you sell that to somebody?
Know.
How did somebody trick you into that?
This is also I think it's also the way
Is that in the video? It might be actually.
I don't know. But I think it's the same reason that some people sell their podcast or they sell their YouTube channel and they just keep having to do the YouTube channel. It's you get a lump sum.
But the guy that he sold it to is not like, I don't know, like who is he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not like a big record producer.
He's the Channel Awesome guy.
Yeah, I don't understand it. So anyway, whatever.
But here's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has been ever confirmed or what have you, but I think the guy who owns the Nostalgia Critic character made him do the.
Oh yeah,
the
it feels
video.
that way. Yeah,
because from what I can tell, the people who've watched the whole thing and made video essays about it, it's like he doesn't really understand the context of Pink Floyd's The Wall, really.
Yeah.
So it's like, why did you make this huge elaborate thing? It's because the boss said to.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If I had to guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I know he's also been criticised for like
all the critics been criticised.
Yeah, like management practices and things like that.
Man.
Yeah, no.
James, I'll stop you there. The critics been criticised?
Yes. But I think I think maybe he just got out of his depth. That's what I think happened here. I don't think it was intentionally malicious, but then again, I don't know.
Not us. We'd never go out of our depth.
No, can't even ask us about it.
That's right.
We could answer.
Yeah.
Because we're not out of our depth.
That's correct.
But we choose not to. We choose to keep all our industry secrets.
That's correct, yes. Industry secrets.
That's right. Mason.
Yes.
I hope we've got another segment.
We've got one more segment.
I am jonesing for one more segment.
You're jonesing for one more segment? Well, this one's going to cost you.
Because we put in the hate mail.
Yes.
That got me thinking, was that too many segments?
No.
So we'll do this one.
We'll do this one more.
I was jonesing for one, actually.
Okay, that's great. Well,
just play it. Why are you letting me vamp? What's happening?
I don't know, man. I'm just going to see how far you'd go for one more segment.
Okay. What's that one underneath?
It's a playlist from a guy called Jack, Weekly Planet Pod, letters, and other themes. 35 videos.
What?
Yeah. We'll check on it
We're
later.
going to check that out.
Okay, but right now I'll play the theme.
35 other themes?
Can I have that empty can of Coke?
It's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, then you've earned this. The classic one was letters.
That's not even the one I came in with.
That's an old one.
Yeah, man.
Oh, vintage.
See?
Wow. I'm going to hear right now. We're going to do letters. All right, let's see what's in this playlist.
Well, it's quite simple, Mason.
Go on.
not that what you're doing, but if you want to send a letter to the show, you can send an email to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com or reach out to us in the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group where there is a thread every week.
Yes.
And usually a thread, not usually, always, about whatever the thing is that's happening, including Alien Earth or whatever.
So true.
One of our wonderful moderators make that happen.
Now, this playlist is all the potential Weekly Planet letters themes that people sent in years ago.
Oh my God, how old are some of these?
Some of these are 9 years old.
Ah, that's older than me.
Some of these are 9 years old. They're
older
all
than
about
me.
9 years old. This one's 10 years old. Isn't that pretty good?
Should we play any of them?
No.
All right.
All right.
Mason?
Yes.
What do you got in terms of letters, or do you want me to do one?
Here's an email from Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Who says best and worst fan projects, thinking about fan projects.
Alien, the one I said earlier.
Yeah. Dear Nick and Mason, would you consider an episode about fan-made content? In my opinion, Batman Broken Promise is better than most of what WB's putting out, and it's animated by one guy. I would say generally no.
Yeah.
Because it would be mostly kicking people doing passion projects.
Yes, exactly. We've talked about this before. I think we did one once for Caravan of Garbage. But I don't like doing that.
No.
Also, I like good fan stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think what
great.
we would probably do is if we were going to do an episode on that, we would spotlight stuff we've been recommended and we watched it and we thought it was really good. But we're not going to be like, and by contrast, here's something that somebody worked really hard on, and it sucks.
Yeah. Also, there is some maybe from popular Star Wars channels or whatever who make fan films, which I think are dreadful, but I would never specifically say who or what that is.
But would you, if given a big check, say they were good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Me too.
Do I have to name them specifically, or I can just say there is a good one out there?
Oh, no, you could say that. Okay. We'd have to word the contract very specifically so that they would give us the money and we would not promise to say the name of their thing.
I think it's... I love...
Just search Star Wars fan film on Google and it might pop up.
I love a genuine heartfelt attempt, even if I don't like it.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody being like, I know better,
right.
and then they make something which fundamentally misunderstands
that
the
is fun,
that
actually,
I also enjoy that.
and that is, the wave of that is increasing with the advent of AI.
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
just
absolutely.
I think actually...
Well, that's true, because to someone's credit, so even if it's bad, at least they had to actually film something.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's not, I made this Star Wars animation with AI and it's just a guy in T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Just swinging
in
a
a cantina.
In a cantina swinging a lightsaber.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I can't even think of some good fan ones off the top of my head.
Well, you don't have to because they didn't ask.
That's
Gabriel,
a good point.
We found a loophole. Gabriel didn't ask us to do that.
Great,
I would love to look Batman Broken Promise, fan-made animated Batman film. Just
good thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail.
I looked at it. I just added it to my playlist. So
okay, all right. Well, that's a fresh view.
That's right. Theo Dorr says, not a question. Just here to pay tribute to the great David Stratton, who passed away this week. He, along with Margaret Pomeranz, were the definitive Australian film critics, basically Australia's Siskel and Ebert, and seeing them on TV in my childhood discussing and debating movies helped foster my love for film, and I wish there were more voices in mainstream media that encouraged thoughtful film analysis.
We're right here.
Exactly. What are you talking about? If you want to find an iconic David review, find their review of The Replacements, which David gave 0 stars.
Oh, I know why.
Because it glorified strike breakers and scabs.
Yeah.
He was a real one. I like that movie. Yeah. That's so great. He, of course, Alexi Toliopoulos and Zachary Ruane did a show, like a homage to Margaret and David.
They're still doing it. They're
yes,
doing it,
sorry, they are. And he...
refused classification.
Yeah.
Margaret did a few months ago.
Alexi and David came...
Yes, recently,
and he wasn't in great health then. But
apparently he was very sharp.
Yeah.
He was and enjoyed it. And
he loved that the previous time he'd seen someone play him was Eric Banner on Full Frontal in the 90s.
Okay, that's great.
By all accounts, I saw him once in the ABC studios in 2009.
Okay.
And I was like, holy shit.
You work at the ABC shop.
Well, that's right, exactly.
Yeah. You tried to sell him Big Ted.
I did.
Yeah.
He didn't want it.
Yeah, well.
But he should have taken it.
Yeah.
Well, I loved that show. I watched it every week, as a teenager and maybe and then after, and I think for pretty much as long as it was on.
Yeah.
And, I did, like Siskel and Ebert, I didn't always agree, but at least they had their...
Yeah.
They know what they're talking about. They're very eloquent in their reasoning.
Yeah, I love looking at old videos of movie discussion in a pre-internet age.
Yeah.
Because you had to actually know what you were talking about.
That's right,
there was another, he was less a movie critic, but he was more of a movie presenter called Bill Collins from back in that era.
Bill Collins, yeah.
He was the Mr. Movies of for decades.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot. I'm always interested in watching clips of him when they come up on YouTube. There's not a lot.
And he presented the movie often. He'd be like, presenting this thing.
For literally decades, he did like the golden years of Hollywood and all these shows where he would present a movie and he'd do an intro, an intermission, an outro, and he would sort of tell you what was great about the movie and tell you about the behind the scenes.
He'd often spoil the movie in the middle of it.
That's exactly right. And then they all died.
It was a sled. It was Citizen Kane's sled.
That's right.
Yeah.
But and again, like you said, because they actually had to know things about the movie. Right. And so I'm always fascinated when that sort of...
It's good that we don't have to know anything. It's much easier for us.
This is easier, yeah. But again, it is sort of... I
mean, I don't know, in Australia, I don't... Are there any film critics on TV at the moment?
I have no idea because I don't watch...
Maybe Mark Fennell
maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think if there's anybody that's close to it, it's probably Alexi.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, not probably. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 20 years ago, he would have been given a show.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now he's going to have to fight his way to a show.
Yeah.
He's going to fight Mark Fennell.
I mean, speaking of guys who know what they're talking about, so yeah.
Well, exactly.
Got another one, Mason?
I do.
Thanks for that, Theo.
You're welcome.
It's a good opportunity to talk about it.
That's right. This is from Joshua.
Joshua Tree.
We don't have an answer for this, but here it goes. When does MCU Phase 4 and 5 end? Hey, fellas, I've watched most of the MCU post-Endgame, and I could not tell you when Phase 4 and 5 start and end. With the first 3 phases, they were bookended with Avengers movies. Help a fella out with these phases. Loving heaps, Josh. Don't know.
I'm going to Google that right now.
Okay, great. Because we're going with the multiverse saga.
Yeah.
But some of it isn't multiverse, right? Did a phase just end?
Yeah, maybe. I think it did. I think they went, that was the end of something.
Yeah.
And we went, what?
They were like, Captain America 4 is the end of that phase. We're like, why? Why though?
Phase 4 went WandaVision to...
That's phase 4, okay.
Yes. The Guardians Holiday Special.
What are you basing this on?
This is on the YouTube, on the Marvel Wiki.
Okay.
Now I got to check out.
So Marvel's official wiki, or is this Wikipedia?
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
Now, phase 5.
Phase 5
was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
That's the start of phase 5.
Yeah, when does that even... And that goes all the way to... No, wait. To Ironheart?
I thought the last phase was... I think we were in a new phase.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to figure this out.
No, you won't, James. You will not. There's no way. Should we release this as a video? Just you clicking away on your computer going, I don't know.
What's happening?
What's happening?
I'm just scrolling through and there's a lot of There's a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, that's so much. Okay, we're currently in phase 5. No,
Are we?
That finished with Thunderbolts.
Thank you.
That went Quantumania to Thunderbolts. Phase 4.
So it was Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts. Yeah. That was the end. Okay, great.
Phase 4 was Black Widow to Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Even though Black Widow is a prequel.
Yes.
And yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home was the end of phase 3. That was a little
Far From Home.
Far From Home. That was a caveat.
Okay, because that was
caveat?
post... A caveat?
Yeah.
That was post Avengers Endgame.
And I don't know if you know this, but phase 6 started with Fantastic Four.
Nice.
And we're going to get Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Okay.
And then we're going to get Avengers Doomsday. And then we're going to get Avengers Secret Wars.
Ooh, and then
in the future, we're going to get Armor Wars, TBD, Black Panther 3, TBD, Blade, TBD, Untitled Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings sequel, TBD.
Eternals?
Untitled X-Men film, TBD.
Oh, TBD. The TBD era is going to start. Wow. Phase TBD.
God, I can't wait till they go into the TBD administration zone and then they go, wow, how do we get out of these portals?
Yeah.
Or how do we get into these portals?
That'd be meta if there's another organization next door to the TVA called the TBD and they don't know anything. You just go in there and you're absolutely mired by bureaucracy.
I need some bloody CBD if
some bloody THC, brother. We know all the drug lingo.
We know drugs, and we've seen enough of them to know that you shouldn't do it. Mason.
Unless we get a big check from drugs.
We have been offered big check from big drugs.
I mean, a real check.
It wasn't insignificant.
Wow.
No, but it wasn't a real one, no.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It wasn't enough for me to throw everything in the
Anyway, hope that helps, Josh. We don't know.
We don't.
And no one knows at all. But also, what did any of that... No, let me ask you this, James. Do you feel like the previous phases, is it only with the benefit of hindsight you were like, oh, I see how all the first phases 1, 2, and 3 connect?
I knew it because they were bookended, you said, with Avengers movies.
And did it feel...
We've got 2 phases in here that just don't have an Avengers movie. Yeah. But there's a million hours of content.
Even without, even before the Avengers movies hit, like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, were you like, oh, I see there's a propulsion to this. We see where it's going kind of thing.
That's right.
But these ones were like, we don't know where these are.
I don't know. Yeah. Space, but not. Sometimes subspace.
Sometimes multiverse.
Sometimes TBDs.
What happened to America? the
Just in
nation of
general?
America,
In
but
general?
the character of America,
Oh,
who was in
America
Doctor
Chavez.
Strange too.
Oh, yeah.
Because
What happened to America?
because the actor who plays that character is always at premieres and
Yeah.
stuff. They're often like kind of themed to the
Maybe
in costume and stuff.
probably the
doing-
what if or whatever.
Yeah, probably. But like, surely the linchpin of a saga about going through the multiverse should be a character who is constantly traveling through the multiverse. We haven't seen
Well,
her
she
at
was
all.
supposed to be in Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man.
No Way
And then
Home.
they pushed the date or whatever, so it
Yeah, she
changed.
just wasn't in it,
There's
yeah.
a bunch of concept art where she's in it. So,
Yeah.
look, man, I don't have any answers for you, all right?
All right.
I don't like this. I feel like I'm like this
You're a fool?
under threat of interrogation or
That's
just
right.
in interrogation.
Is that because I've been waterboarding you since the start of the episode?
And I'm not a huge fan,
Wow.
but I don't think it counts as real torture.
That's true because I'm using Monster Energy Juice Mango Loco, and that's delightful. It's like going on a tropical holiday, isn't it?
It very
Being
much is.
waterboarded with Monster Energy Juice.
Mason,
Yes.
Stephen Holmes says, "Hi there, hey there."
Hey, all right. Is he saying hi?
Hi there, hey there. No, he says, hey there.
Okay.
I cannot recall if it has come up in the past, but are you guys fans of Buffy? If so, we'll give the new show a look. I'm not against it. I
Yep.
didn't watch it, really.
Every episode.
Yeah, so,
Huge fan.
new Buffy, where you at? We have talked about it, but
We have talked about it.
I know you're not enthused.
I'm cautiously optimistic at this point. Of course you. Sorry, let me. Of course you. Let me finish my statement.
Okay. Very good.
No, I am. I mean, I like that team, and I'm.
Justice Week isn't back.
Justice League is not back.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think we've also reached that point where probably fans of the show are now writing on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're bringing back the original production team. Probably some of them.
Can be good.
But I think often you can often get great results when it's people who grew up on a thing.
Yes.
And now they've got the chance to write on it because
Simon Kinberg.
There we go.
Star Wars.
Yes.
X-Men Days of Future Phoenix Past.
That's exactly right. Because they have some of these people have been like, "Oh, I love this show so much, and here would be my ideas," and they've sort of been those ideas have been bubbling away on the surface for years. Now they've got the chance to actually do that. I
Hell
think
yeah.
that can be exciting.
All right, so it's going to be good. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna
What
be
else
good.
you got in terms of letter?
I've got one.
I
more.
don't care. I don't care if they don't release it at all.
Yeah, no, we know. This is from AJ. One more letter. Famous movies you haven't seen. Hi, James and Meso. I've been listening to you guys for over a decade now and still haven't gotten sick of hearing your voices. Well, that makes one of us.
Whoa.
Been wondering if there's some famous movies that you haven't seen that everybody else has. I'm not talking about the big movies of the year like Minecraft and Lilo and Stitch, but movies like Jurassic Park and Star Wars. My fiance recently found out I've never seen Titanic and is going to force me to watch it soon. Keep up
Okay.
the great work from AJ.
Well, I just typed into Google
Movies I haven't seen.
what best movies of all time.
Okay.
And top picks are the Peter Pan reboot from 2003.
No, what? No.
Hating Alice and Ashley.
What?
It's the first scary movie.
Hating Alice and Ash, the Australian movie.
Yeah. Fairy Tale: A True Story. 13.
Show me this list. What is this list? What are you doing?
It just says top picks.
But
Look-
what have you searched for? Scroll up.
Yeah, you think I'm lying? I'm not lying.
You're a liar. Best movies of all time. This is madness.
Robots.
What is that one? Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
True Story?
Under the Tuscan Sun.
13?
Yeah, that one actually is good. Eating Out.
Eating Out? Domestic Dis-
Shark Tale. Carry On. That Die Hard in an airport. Die Hard 2.
What is this? Can you screenshot this? I'm fascinated.
Do you think this is specific to me?
Maybe.
Because it's pretty scattershot.
It's insane. Is
Revenge of the Sith.
No.
Equilibrium.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you do yours.
I'm gonna Google it. See, I don't know what
The
you're like.
first Resident Evil.
If I were to Google this thing, and this list would come up, I would screenshot. I would make a series of screenshots, and I would send it to everybody, and I'd be like,
Get over it, man.
"No, but like, it's-
Okay, I just did it incognito. It did the same thing.
yeah."
Fuck it out. I'm gonna open a different a different search engine browsery thing. Like a Firefox.
Okay, James.
Yeah.
I don't think. Also, I don't think incognito works.
Does anything, okay.
So,
And then I might be in trouble.
yeah, I've googled best movies of all time. What to watch recommended for you: The Sixth Day,
Yours are different.
The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Reign of Fire, 28 Days Later, Naked Gun, but not The Naked Gun, some
Yeah.
cowboy movie.
I did this in Firefox. I got my same results. I don't use this. I'm not logged in either.
No. The Running Man, Campfire Tales.
I know some of these are different. Spellbound.
Yeah, I've got Fairy Tale, A True Story.
What's happening?
The Ethan Hawke Hamlet.
Ham-Hawk?
Captain America, but it's the 90s
the
one.
90s one,
The
yeah.
90s one.
I got Michael Douglas
Equilibrium,
as the game.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, The Chronicles of Riddick. And again, once again, I've Googled best movies of all time.
I got Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Uh-huh. Oh, my, James? I know that, look, folks, we know this is just listing movies, but these are insane. This is their insane picks. Future World, Made, Die Another Day.
This is good stuff.
This is good.
What have we done?
National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. When was the last time anybody thought about that movie?
Butterfly Effect, the Rollerball remake.
Ooh, Ski School 2.
Hell yeah.
Sexy Police Academy style, but it's skiing, I guess. James? Darkman 2, The Return of Durant.
It's a good
but
one.
Not Darkman 1.
Which is a good one.
Yeah.
This is insane. Who did this?
I don't know.
Anyway, Google's normal. It's not broken.
I don't.
Anyway, the question was...
Spy Hard?
Yeah, I've seen Spy Hard.
Yeah, I've also seen Spy Hard.
Okay, so now we... Okay, focus.
Okay, no, but... Okay, the last one that comes up is Alien 2, On Earth. Which I assume is one of those asylum-style knockoffs, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at IMDb, the biggest movies of all time. I haven't seen The Godfather 2.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen 12 Angry Men. Mm-hmm. Yep, Forrest Gump's number 11. I've seen that. Seen Inception. Seen The Matrix. Seen Goodfellas. I haven't seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but I've read the book.
Okay.
And I haven't seen it because I was sick on the day at school where they played it.
Oh, they played it, okay.
Seen Seven. Seen The Green Mile. I haven't seen City of God. There's one. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's not true, I have. I don't think I've seen Psycho. Oh, no, what have you not seen?
I haven't seen...
I've never seen Akira. How about that?
Yeah, you should see Akira.
Fuck you.
I haven't seen, this has been mentioned, of course, on Caravan of Garbage, but I haven't seen a lot of old school Disney movies.
Yeah, but who cares?
Too depressing.
Don't worry
I haven't
about
seen
it.
Labyrinth or The Dark Crystal.
Yep.
They're the ones. These are the ones in conversation with people.
I saw those.
Oh my God, you haven't seen?
I saw those later, and I didn't care for it. Yeah.
I don't know. James, I don't know.
I haven't seen The Great Dictator.
Oh.
I mean, I just got to look on the bloody news, though, I'll tell you what. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mason?
Ha ha! Nice.
How about this from Josh Beatty, who says, thanks for that email.
That was great.
Made a spiral.
You made a spiral and you've exposed yet another corner of the internet that is irrevocably broken. For just remember when Google worked?
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
Don't Google that because it won't help.
Remember there was that website where you could click and you could give people rice?
No.
Okay.
That's good, though.
It was a charity thing, I think.
Yeah,
apparently they were giving people rice.
Every time you click it, they'd give someone rice. So you could just go in there and just...
Yeah.
That's good.
Here's a thought experiment for you, James.
Okay.
Imagine your dad.
Got him.
Now imagine him eating a snack. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine my dad eating a snack.
What is this?
I just had a thought the other day.
This is not something that's in the ether.
No, this is not in the ether.
I imagine him eating an Uncle Toby's muesli bar.
Your dad?
Yeah, he doesn't even eat those, but I can imagine it.
But does it feel real?
No, I'm imagining it.
Yeah, but I mean, try and think of your real dad.
I am. Not thinking of like a TV dad.
Okay, all right.
What do you mean?
I can't, for as long as I've known
Does your dad not snack?
I don't think he does.
That's interesting because now that
I don't think your dad doesn't snack either.
Snacker either.
That's what I'm saying. I think my parents, they eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and nothing else.
You might be onto something.
Try and imagine your dad eating a bag of chips.
He doesn't eat bags of chips.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
eat bags. Actually, I do. I get the protein ones, of course.
If you can imagine your dad eating a snack, email in.
I can imagine my dad drinking a non-alcoholic ginger beer.
Just for pleasure?
Yeah, he likes
or at
those.
dinner.
He likes those.
Just he's sitting on the couch?
He'll have a ginger beer or have a regular beer. He's not a huge drinker.
Interesting. But a snack with it?
Yeah, I can't imagine him eating an apple.
You can or you
I
can't?
can't.
Interesting.
Like I'm picturing, when you said that, I can picture it, but you mean like, what you're saying is, do you have a memory of that?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
no, I don't. Mason, you're onto something.
I think I am onto something.
Maybe it's just their generation.
That's what I'm wondering
I think
about.
they're just dehydrated and they're full from lunch.
Yeah. That's probably it. I saw a news article ages ago. I wish I'd screenshot it. I probably did. And it was like about British schools, and it was like kids are now required to carry a bottle of water with them.
Okay.
And one of the comments was like, woke nonsense. What do you mean?
Sorry, I just got a mess. Say that again.
It was a was an article about Britain's getting hotter, so British school children are required to wear a hat and have a bottle of water or something. And one of the comments was just woke nonsense. Yeah, man, it's woke. It's real woke.
You figured it out.
Yeah, you got it. No, you're dehydrated. That's why your brain doesn't work.
Yeah, and lead poisoning.
There's lead. You've got lead poisoning.
All right, you got anything else?
No, that's everything.
I got this one from Kenny
But
Sharp.
email in if you can imagine your dad having a snack and tell us what your age is and what your dad's age is.
But not just imagining, think about it. Has he actually had a snack?
Have a memory.
Because I conjured it in my mind.
This is like a usual suspect situation. Where you look back and you go,
he'll have an ice cream. If we go to a service station, he might get an ice cream.
Really?
But that's
My
when you
dad would never get an ice cream.
On the holidays.
Yeah, okay.
He'll get an Eskimo pie
not even
or
on
like
holiday,
a choc
no.
wedge or something.
No.
But he wouldn't get like a Calippo. He'll get something on a stick.
Right.
Like an ice cream with just chocolate on a stick.
Okay.
Maybe a Cornetto if he's lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mum would have a Magnum.
Yeah?
She likes
There you go.
yeah, but not a snack. Chips, bag of chips, you kidding me?
Do you have bags of chips?
Yeah, all the time.
You bag chip man?
Yeah, bag chip man.
Okay.
They call me bag chip man.
Who's saying that?
Hideo Kojima.
Interesting.
If I was in a Hideo Kojima game, he
Film
would
clip.
call me bag chip man.
That's good.
Yeah.
Kenny Shark Chung says, how often do you guys watch sequels without watching the original films? And what are your best and worst experiences doing so? For instance, I watched Prometheus in theaters, not having watched the original Alien series, and had no idea what the flip was going on. On the other hand, I watched 28 Weeks Later before 28 Days Later, and they were both great and self-contained enough and didn't really need the lore. The Purge sequel was also completely different from the original in tone and scope, so I was pleasantly surprised when going back to the original after watching one wackier installments, etc. I generally, if something's coming out, I'll go back.
Yeah, so I mean, it depends how invested I am in. Like when we reviewed, I think we had to review Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah.
I just watched Pitch Perfect.
Did
3.
we?
Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe
Yeah.
I just was seeing Pitch Perfect 3 and then I went back and watched the original too. But when Scream 6 came out, I hadn't seen any Scream.
Yes,
so I
that's
watched
true.
the first 5
Yeah.
in advance. Depends on how much time I have. I would prefer to do that, but I think there are some where it's like,
Who cares?
yeah.
Yeah, there's some horror films that I've seen where I'm like, who cares?
It's also an interesting perspective to be like,
Does this
I haven't
hold?
seen any of the Final Destination movies. Now I'm going to see Final Destination Bloodlines. Does this work not knowing any of the lore behind it?
I mean,
kind
at
of
this
thing?
point, if I'm going to watch a Final Destination movie, I'm not going back. I mean, I watched most recent Saw.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't made my way through all the series. But I did watch that, the one
Spiral.
which
Yeah,
is
from the Book of Saw.
fucking dreadful
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, and also the thing about Spiral is it was bad at the time, but also I don't remember why. So it wasn't even memorable.
Yeah.
I remember we did watch it, and I remember thinking it's bad and this bit doesn't make sense and blah, 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 but specifically don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Who was the lead in that?
Chris Rock.
That's right. And Samuel L. Jackson was his dad.
That's right.
Which
yes.
doesn't make any sense. And he kept yelling about how his partner put a bullet in his back. And then Samuel L. Jackson got strung up at the end. And
Is that what happened?
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, it was great.
Okay, that's great. That is great.
That's great. I remember when we saw Tron Legacy. Saw. We both watched the original Tron together.
That's right.
And we're like, this sucks. But we are watching it. We're going to watch it again this year because we're going to do the first 2 for Caravan of Garbage.
Okay.
I'm interested to look at it. Though I fucking hate the way that first Tron looks.
Because
like
it's so...
No, it's not even like the...
You didn't even know what I was going to say.
No, it's not because it's old.
Uh-huh.
I just fucking hate how the computer world looks.
Yeah,
and
okay, right.
I think it's awful. Weird, like their clothes, and I just don't like it.
Okay.
It looks like shit.
Let me ask you this, James.
Yeah.
Do you think with this new Spider-Man movie, they should digitally smooth out his costume?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so
I mean,
either.
take the wires out or whatever,
Yeah,
but no.
but- yeah.
And if there's a seam up the back or whatever, I guess, but no.
But I think because this one they're going to do it. But I think
course.
because this is supposed to be the homemade costume, the real deal one, I think he should have the creases in the suit.
Put the creases
that
in,
we're
man.
seeing because it looks cool in those behind the scenes.
Release
photos.
the creases cut.
Releases the
creases
creases.
pieces. Imagine
Oh.
your dad eating a creases pieces.
I would not imagine that.
Okay. That's the show.
That is the whole show, folks. Thank you so much for listening.
God,
We
speaking of
absolutely
bloody
appreciate it.
Spiral, this is fucking episode.
Thank you so much for listening. Tell your friends about the podcast because that is how we get new listeners. And if you want to leave a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice, James will find it. He'll read it out.
Got him right here. This is from Tillman Noob from Germany who says, Red Hot Comic Book TV news shooting up my butthole. This is better than most podcasts. However, I have a very specific complaint about it. If you need to know, you need to check out this my review of Thumb Cramps. There you go.
Okay.
Thumb Cramps shout out.
All right then.
And this is from Shahastical from United States who says, shifts the hierarchy of power in the podcast universe. An absolute incredible listen week to week. You never know what our favourite boys down under will get up to or whether it'll be talking about comic books, movies, or comic book movies. The only way the whole operation can get any better is if old James and Meso finally reviewed the Dwayne The Rock Johnson classic Black Adam on their flagship review series Caravan of Garbage. We will. We'll do Shazam, Black Adam, Shazam 2.
Nice.
And we'll do that at some point in the next couple of years. Great reviews from great people.
That's exactly right. If you want to get into contact with us, you can go to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com, or you can go to the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group for fun, civil chats about podcasts and pop culture.
You think we don't know you're in there?
That's right, we know. You can also go to the...
this person, Ralph Luz, said, can my daughter pretty please be the official teenage comic book artist of the podcast?
That's good work.
I mean, her name, after all, is Raina Jordan, after Kyle and Hal. That's good Batman. Oh. That's good Batman.
That's good Batman.
You couldn't do that.
I could do it easily.
Yeah, you could, just looking at this.
Yeah.
You're capable of this. No, this is very good.
That is good.
And yes.
That's right. You can also join the Weekly Planet podcast subreddit and Discord. If you want to follow some people on the socials. Also, before I say that, thank you for moderating that, Fidel and Maisie and Sarabi.
Oh, my goodness.
They also do the TikTok channel. They do the Weekly Planet Clips channel. They do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to follow some Peachball on the socials, you can follow... You got to follow this Peachball.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's fucking idiot.
I did not misspeak. Do you want to follow Peachball?
No.
This is not for you.
Related to Pitbull?
This is not for you then.
Okay. Has he got something for me?
No.
I feel like I should get something.
All right, if you want to follow some people.
No, I just want a big check.
All right. If you want to follow some people on the socials, follow our friend Rob Collins. He's at Rob Collins on Twitter. He's at The Weekly Planet on Twitter. He'll keep you up to date on all things The Weekly Planet. You can follow me on Twitter at Wikipedia Brandon, and on Instagram, I'm Nick Meso. James is Mr. Sunday Movies everywhere.
You know it.
If you want to support the show, you go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Chuck it
about. Don't even worry about missing it.
Or you can go to bigsandwich.co, $9 per month, bonus podcasts, early videos, video game let's plays, and so on and so forth.
That's right.
Probably a cool thing this week.
Dude, there's the coolest thing you've ever seen up there.
Oh, yeah? A dog on a surfboard?
Yeah, it's a dog on a surfboard, and it's smoking a cigarette, and it's got a gun, and it says, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to do it.
That doesn't sound cool to me at all.
It's got sunglasses
Sounds
on.
like a cry for help.
It's not a cry for help. It's not. And it's not a reflection of my psyche. It's a real thing that has happened in the real world.
Okay. And it's on Big Sandwich. So... Look, here's the thing. It would be false advertising if somebody paid $9 per month and there wasn't a picture of that. So I think you're going to have to draw that. Or get your son to draw it, maybe?
Look, I'm going to be real with you, Mason.
Yes?
It was a joke.
Okay.
But it wasn't a look into my psyche.
Okay.
So just
so
to
that's
be clear,
not there, but there's many.
We looked at this week. We looked at Alien: Dead Orbit, which is a classic-ish alien comic, and we talked about some alien comics in general.
And that has a man on a spaceship smoking a cigarette and crying out for help. So that's kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
That's
It's not false advertising.
It's not false advertising.
And it's not looking to anybody's psyche, least of all mine.
That's right. Thank you to the Boot and the Basilisk and Rackham for all our musical themes. If you want a T-shirt, you go to tpublic.com. You
They're
search
free.
for the Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet posters. They're not free, I don't think. No. Again, that is false advertising.
They're free.
Okay. All right. And that's the whole show. Next week, we're doing The Naked Gun and we're doing
We'll look
Peacemaker.
at Peacemaker. However many episodes of Peacemaker are out.
Probably a couple.
Let me check just quickly.
Okay, do it.
Maker season 2. No, just 1. I'm looking forward to seeing Tim Meadows in that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right, thanks everyone.
I'll email in if your dad eats a snack.
Yeah.
Or if you think he could eat a snack. If you've seen him eat a snack, I'm not interested.
That's right.
Or am I? Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Bye. Grab the gem, you guys.
Bye.